come play, and then people are like, where's the setup? Now someone's gonna be like, hey, I have a game that has Sagan in it, come play. All right, where? Crickets.
that's a Capcom's trying to get you, locking you in a room, being like, got your ass.
Anyway, here we go. We got theheartless versus SolVNG. Oh, modern Akuma. You know, I've never really seen a whole lot of modern Akuma before, but this is gonna look, I mean, it looks pretty good so far on their end.
Yeah, SolVNG was a modern Luke, got into the CPT finale with that, and was, I think, the only modern player we've had at Capcom Cup. However, switched to Akuma, if I'm not fully mistaken, level 1. All right. I mean, Akuma has so many tools that even if you take some away, you'll still have many more to play with, so it'll be all right.
Yeah, that was a very quick round over to SolVNG here. Tries to go for a low forward, but gets hit by the fireball, unfortunately. Oh, and a leg kick connection. Yeah, you gotta watch your toes.
I don't know. I like how SolVNG just jumps away just in case that was going to. Now with the fireball pressure, looking for the counter conversion up the crouching light, the crouching medium kick, heartless. Caught in the corner and the cross up. He extended the button, so it's a punish counter. That's a mix up after this. No, it's a back though. It said SolVNG. Puts it right back up in the corner. Reversal.
There's that low forward once more, calls out the parry and goes for the grab, just one more hit. And I like how the Heartless definitely got the hit in here, but that's okay. With that jump over, we found a reading. And the overhead, oh no, the low forward, and that's gonna kill over to SolVNG with that super.
We could have got a jabber after that overhead that was like meaty enough. Regardless.
That's what he thought, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna at least hit a button just to like test the waters and see, but SolVNG took advantage of that hesitancy, and he understood. He was like, if you're not gonna press a button, I'm gonna press a button. First game to him SolVNG, that could have been devious because he was looking for Stand Fierce into like super to burn him out. He didn't need to do all that. SolVNG with the first game. Majin SolVNG.
Oh, there's that light kick again. I really like how he's able to kind of like let Heartless like get in his face or whatever, like not letting him breathe and utilizing that low forward. But here we go with Heartless. He is going onto the other side, goes for the grab.
I like that side switch, using that Arabian Cyclone to get that side switch and mix on out of there. Very smart stuff. Gotta be careful with the drive gauge though. Forward fears. The anti-air on the cross cut. Ready with it.
Oh, with the parry, yep. Oh, with the little shimmy, here we go with that connection too. And of course, meter and a half. No, we got just almost half a meter. Both players gonna be in burnout, but it does not matter. SolVNG, let's go.
I confirm off the medium target combo. Very smart stuff. SolVNG up a game and around right now so far. Doing a really good job of deleting the drive gauge down, deleting the health, the Stand Fierce, the stop sign button.
Oh, I like the walk up, but then just immediately blocking on SolVNG's side. The Heartless going in for a mix of potential, but SolVNG definitely blocked all of those. And here we go, just back into the corner. Great challenge, but with the tech, nothing.
He's holding parry against that level 3 fireball. Of course, it's going to be anti-air. My man is on monitor, trying to go holding fireball to apply the plus range, back double back dash into level 2. You know what to do. Win condition. Don't tap parry.
Here we go. Tornado watch that actually exists.
You hear the blaring sirens?
Bro, anytime we get a tornado watch in the Midwest, it actually doesn't happen. It's just like, hey, be careful, and it's just raining.
Hey, when you're out like in like Hannah City or something like that, or Farmington, Illinois, you definitely see it.
No, you definitely
right
see it. 100%.
Yeah. but those definitely are. We're not in like the tornado alley, I guess it would be up like in Chicago. I'll take that. All right, round up here. Heartless fighting back. Level 2 is definitely an equalizer for the character.
Ooh,
shimmy time.
Yeah, walking back in. And another grab, but just a back throw though. Just being unsure about where to throw here, but oh no. Drop the connection there. Heartless tries to go for another grab and onto another grab on the other side, and with that punish counter, ooh, that's gonna be huge.
We're gonna call that American bait right there. We're gonna call that a big bait. All right, level 2, almost got the throw bait. Crouching to kick, able to hit, sweep. Don't get the same sort of knockdown conversion. Had the jab, but no follow up on the counter. We can react. It's Majin. Nobody gave me this power up.
Okay, going for the next super. That's actually really sick. No, I was gonna say, like, you know, when you are playing modern, you can definitely call those things out so quick. We're just like, okay, I'm gonna press this button. Easy.
And of course, there's ways to play around modern. You know, you sometimes hear complaints about modern being able to react around that stuff really fast. The way to fight it is to play around those reactions. You know, stay looking for the grounded approach. Go for these lows every so often. You know, when Kazunoka was fighting the modern players, he was like, I will look for lows more often or drive rush up because they're so focused on the aerial game and trying to anti-air. Oh, he tried to back up the anti-air there. Wasn't able to do so. Nice, perfect.
Oh no, misses the low forward, but that's okay. We walk up, going in for the parry, and wow, OD Fireball up close, getting up close and personal. Oh, and again, calls out the grab as well. And we're definitely going to see a kill with level 1.
That's a super to get it done. Solving set points. Really, that's insane, brother. You know what? First of all, thank you for the sub, but you can keep it. Just for that.
Hello?
Put that back in your pocket.
There we go with the OD mixer here. And into the low forward, but nothing to follow up afterwards. I wonder if the Heartless was a little hesitant just because he was a little farther away to even connect anything. Oh, and that light kick. Yes, we've been seeing that so many times with Solving side.
Touch. Oh, he's looking for the OD. Cross-cut DP. No throw. Commits to the target combo. Gonna try to get that throw bait. That would have been sick.
Here we go, Tornado Watch. It's there. It's real. Just kidding. We're going through it because we're built like that.
Built differently. We're out of there. We get the side switch. Carlos has a lot of room to play with, but not a lot of health. Careful now. Don't sit on that fireball.
All right, we go in Gunner mode here. It's okay, because you're playing Rashid. I feel like you're always playing Gunner mode 24/7, because you're just going up and at him. But Solving has to find ways to get in and just maybe go for a grab just to close things out, or finding the right way in. Right, like he did light kick, setting light kick, or going to low forward. But the Heartless is finding ways in.
The Heartless, I forgot he had the on it. I mean, this Heartless honestly got to be a little bit of a freaky frog and throwing some jumpers here and there. But the low is going to be able to clip and hit what he needs, a crouching light kick to kill. Solving has solved the issue of using modern when you don't have all the tools. Pick a character that has a ton of tools, then it won't matter. We're in there. Let's go. And I feel like Shep don't like this matchup because she dies to lows and throws. Like, you know, the Marisa dies to lows and throws.
Yeah.
Guess what this character can present? You know, the slide, Amazon River Run. Oh, could have did it there. But also the fact that he can mix you up the throws up in the corner. She does have level 1, so better defense for her this season, but it's still going to be rough goings.
Ooh, going in for that regular command grab. Yeah, Femsha has got to find ways to get out of there. She tries to jump out back, but drive rushing in is not going to be the answer for her. Big Mo is just taking the reins of this match, going at a low forward, and there goes his son to close it out for that first round up.
Attack my son. I don't think child support services would like that, but I like that Big Mo was putting on the pressure. There would have been more after that if he wanted. I don't think you can bust out against the target combo. I'm not sure if Blanka can, but we'll bust out right there. Electrify, yes sir, off the OD. It's a pickup. Block. Oh, even better with parry. Look at all the drive gauge she got back.
Oh, no, that's actually okay because Big Mo couldn't get a big punish off of that super. Oh, interesting. Over to Blanka, baby ball. Careful with that whiff punish. Yep, here we go. Big Mo going in for the sun again. Oh, tries to go for a drive impact. Definitely like an idea for sure, but not in a certain situation. Big Mo's gonna go for that level 3 and get that first match over to him.
He might be able to get conversion when he had that knockdown, but he's been more often than not going for the team up, the 2v1 to get it done. Having that sun to maybe blow up the armor with the multi-hits, maybe to disrupt the neutral. Big Mo, again, we talked about how good his neutral is overall, and he's setting himself up for success to be able to have that OD sun to come out every so often to help him fight. So, Shep, stay on him.
Great challenge. Here we go. Big Marisa things. Nice. And putting Big Mo into burnout. Tries to go for an anti-air, but gets hit instead, though. Yeah, she's not losing her chance here. She wants to make sure that Big Mo is sitting in the corner, but onto the other side, but gets hit by the anti-air.
He even has that. Wow, Big Mo puts himself in the corner. Side switch off the hop. As he gets aggressive, he gets the drive gauge up even faster. Back in the green, a drive rush stand fierce. Okay, Shep with the chase down, the hot pursuit. The need for speed,
okay.
and the need for a punish.
Okay, Femsha, we patient here. Yes, yes. All right, little Superman dive after the drive rush bait here, but Big Mo's gonna go into level 2 super. This is gonna be a little scary because with that corner carry, it's so good. Now you really gotta guess.
Once again, once he hits him with the Will Smith, just the two of us. It's looking difficult. Drive rush heavy reset. Oh, but she takes the throw. The defense is there. Not anymore though.
Oh no, tries to go for armor charge, but gets hit. Tries to go for drive impact, but gets hit with the grab again. Oh, I like how Big Mo just kind of steps back just to see we'll get like a little bait, but FemShep is definitely trying to make things turn around on her end, but no.
Yeah, a little bit too predictive with the low off the scooting cancel. Unfortunate. I feel like at that moment, like you have the bar, maybe even going to level 3 and then try to initiate after that. You don't get as much Oki, but maybe that might be the play. But it's hard. Big Mo's been pretty solid right now on defense in reverse. Oh,
on the other side. Oh, goes for the drive impact, the least that you expect it.
The reset, empty throw again, and throws a lot of what this character wants to do on defense, chat. That's why those are a big thing. -6 punish, kind of difficult for Blanka to do. We'll burn her out though.
Yes! Oh, okay, and this is critical art too, so this is gonna be a good amount of damage. FemShep definitely has the positioning in her in the bag here. Oh, on the other side. Oh, team side.
Nice cross up, nice and close for the Oki. The charge up, kill the drive gauge. Big Mo burns out on his own terms. Air throw again. Cannot jump against this man.
Careful, sitting at sliver health, and of course Big Mo is in burnout. Goes for the slide because he definitely just knew that FemShep wanted to kind of like stay around him and keep him grounded, and also using the drive impact for the wall spot stun.
I'll start OD to get that side switch, a little bit more damage off of it with the ball follow up. And there's a range where, like right there, we can't slide against that, so he's gonna have to find a different answer. That was a range you could slide. -6 punish, not the biggest one again from this character. She wakes up with buttons. Try to go for the command grab, I do believe, but Mo with the bust out.
Yeah, she's just sitting on Blanka's son there, just so he doesn't activate anything.
Set, Magnum bunker, ooh. Busting through the defense, OD for the kill. FemShep still fighting back.
Oh, here we go. Big Mo starting it up.
We block a ball. So that drive gauge Blanka nail. He knows what ranges what went up by, like the side, the Blanka nail, all these throws.
Oh, backs away to bait something out, but here we go. FemShep going in for the crossover into the jab. Okay, into the charge punch. Another one. Okay.
Oh yeah, loop him.
Abuse
feels.
Yes. That's what's up.
Him.
Doesn't even need to do level 3 super just to like style on him. Going in for that level 2 super. Let's get it. FemShep going 1-2.
She just wants to get in the next game. She's like, let's go. Quickly. Now. Lift off. A ball. Empty ball with the legs this time instead of the throw. Overhead. Stand fierce. We've seen that reset so many times. But this time, FemShep getting traded. That's a bad trade. That's a GameStop trade right there. Big Mo puts on the bucket chain again.
I kind of like the attempt though, kind of going in for the charge just to kind of like absorb the hit, but it tries to go for a command grab. Definitely didn't work out in her favor here. Now Big Mo sitting at match point against FemShep.
Oh, knockdown, drive rush, stand fierce, hella charge up. I like the Superman punch, blowing up like these lows every so often, like the crouch light punch we saw.
Ooh, could have been a big punish. Oh yeah, but yeah, he is in burnout. It's a little bit harder to punish anything like that when you're in burnout. But FemShep definitely wants to stall his bar here. Tries to go for a neutral jump, but nothing to hit in between here.
Yeah, wasn't deep enough. Might be buffering for a super. Ooh, no, the Gladius. She's the one in burnout. She just have all the reset impact, and that should be a wrap. Try for a stand fierce to start things off. With just the two of us on the Blanka chain to land some damage, level 3 incoming. Eat him up.
No, honestly, that was really close. But like in that situation where I saw that FemShep kept like, you know, challenging in between, I think that's what Big Mo wanted.
What do you think he does bad? I'll see the results and be like, damn, that's really good considering how many people you had to fight and how many people you had to get through, how many men you had to get through. I feel like, you know, he should take a little pride in what he's done so far because he's been one of the best Cammys in the US. He's definitely getting up there. Look at that. Round start, spiral arrow, clipping a button. Now the impact.
Oh, nice reaction going in for the OD Blanka ball from Serenade. Oh, that would have been a big meaty, but I don't think there could have been any connection afterwards just because Serenade was a little tad far to do anything. Great check, but no light kick to be confirmed here.
Serenade on the Blanka. Okay, see more of these green goblins. Whips the fierce, unfortunate, and NeoJudai forces him to get hit and the flip out. Keep the drive gauge up as much as possible. Does find the anti-air. Cross
Oh
up.
no, onto the other side. Yeah, that definitely is gonna kill here. Yeah, so, oh man, I saw that like NeoJudai was just kind of like letting Serenade throw a lot of buttons in front of his face, where it's just like whip punish, whip punish, whip punish. But I feel like it's so hard to do sometimes, especially when it's just like, okay, I already have a game plan going on. I can't think of anything else.
All right, Serenade's putting burnout. Wonder what NeoJudai's gonna respond with. I mean, it's the idea of DI can be just as powerful as a DI itself. But Serenade trying to get aggressive to get that bar back up faster. The dive kick able to hit. Nice little counter conversion to the corner. Stand fierce. No gaps, my friend. Level 1, we're out of there.
Smart stuff. That was actually really sick to get out of the corner, but NeoJudai is definitely sticking to Serenade's tail here. And there it is with that dive kick and the OD Blanka ball for the answer. Oh, okay.
All right, Neo, you want to burn him out? Backswing blow into blowing up that drive gauge. It's all gone. Left the red assault. Driver's crouching to kick to get the kill at will. But however, next round, you ain't got no bar at the bottom, brother. It's all about that drive gauge right now. Good luck.
Honestly, it's like very spendy, right? It's very spendy, but you want to confirm that it does kill, and then, of course, going into the next round.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, take him in the corner. Get to work with the strike throw. Her jabs are really good. Stand like it's really good to lock you in the corner. That medium as well.
Here we go. Party time. Level 2 super. Serenade's got something up in his sleeve.
You are spending. Marka-chan gets electrified. Okay. Driver's back medium kick. Hella plus. NeoJudai respects it all.
Oh, with that dive kick, I definitely believe Serenade tried to go for an OD Blanka ball there. Oh, catch up onto the air here. NeoJudai goes into burnout, but again, being on the opposite side is a little bit okay, but being in burnout is never fun though.
No. Oh, they're going for the anti-air. I get it. Kind of wily angle to try to DP. He's going to block this out until he gets the bar back. Serenade might go for a throw to open him up. Slow off the crouching medium kick. Delay. Goes in again. Crouching medium kick. The hop.
There
It's an OD. I'll have to kill though.
Oh, tries to go for a low shimmy and does get the throw. Now Serenade sitting at pixel health and calls out the drive rush, going in for the OD Blanka ball. 1-0. That was actually really insane because there are so many instances that Serenade definitely has that button on deck, so ready to go for the OD Blanka ball, and it works out every time.
You have a button against that crouching medium punch. Thinking about buttons to deal with. Looks like he's getting better and better about dealing with the crouching medium punch that Serenade is putting on. NeoJudai at the very least. Dive kick again, nice and close at a range where he won't be able to punish it. Take him to the corner. It's harder to get the Oki like you used to. Like you're 0. That's not gonna hit.
Oh, dang it.
Mistake.
There we go. The land down here. NeoJudai goes in for the optimal combo. Blocks the OD Blanka ball. Let's go. Trying to go for the super one here. No, just goes for the DP. Totally okay.
I know that wasn't the rounding, but some of her damage did get increased in the corner depending on what you use with like light spin knuckle and stuff like that. Like,
okay.
She did get some damage increase and obviously decrease with some of the nerfs that have happened. So NeoJudai staying optimal right there. No anti-air, still a counter hit. Made a mistake in terms of when he put that in.
There we go. As I mentioned before, Serenade's so ready to go for the Blanka ball anytime we see Cammy go for a dive kick and putting themselves in burnouts. But again, you got that level 3, and that is going to save you a little more time to hopefully recharge your drive meter, but also put NeoJudai in burnout here. No, really close though. Ow!
Blanka nail at the tip of the claws. Scratching perfectly at the perfect distance. Okay, Serenade. Money well spent.
Ooh, okay, Hooligan over the bump ball. That's actually really cool. But anyway, here we go, Serenade, getting all the optimal combos here and going in for that empty jump too, just to bait something out, maybe from a OD DP from NeoJudai, but obviously not falling for it. No.
That's like a mid-screen, like, safe jump setup that you got in season 2. Cross cut, impact, caught him blocking, now you're dropping. Slightly scaled damage here. That's it for the Blanka-chan. OD, but the back throw. He's still chasing him down, look at him. But that's what he wanted, NeoJudai. The dive kick, but didn't. I don't think it was low enough to get anything significant. This one will. Level 3 incoming, yes sir.
Let's go, NeoJudai definitely found the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, honestly, I thought Blanka's son was going to be used as some sort of insurance, which it kind of did, but towards the end, NeoJudai was able to get that combo, going in for a level 3 super, and then closing it out here at 1-1. So we're tying up here.
Yeah, that back throw was everything for NeoJudai. Just a 1-1 right here, NeoJudai. Starting to get better about the spacing of the dive kicks. I mean, that's a skill that you have to have with Cammy, is making sure that you're not in the optimal range for them to whip punish your dive kicks and present them like a mix.
Oh, could have been a big whip punisher, but goes for the dive kick. No Blanka ball in Serenade's favor here. Now NeoJudai is just kind of going for the regular, okay, going for the fierce, a little bit of a shimmy, but here we go. Serenade is going to open NeoJudai up. Oh, tries to go for punish, nothing.
Nice switch. Not the Blanka bite. Try rush overhead this time instead of heavy kick. Trying to find an opening, blocks out the impact. Dive kick nice and low with it. Overhead
and with
again.
The overhead.
It's an overhead orator.
Goes for the ODDP, but gets hit. Serenade's patient is out of here. Let's go.
All right, Serenade up a game and around right now. Overheads are finding the mark. Driver's heavy kick. It's hard to deal with that, but it's like a big wall hitbox. If you get clipped, it leads into so much for the character. Uh-oh, too close for comfort. Punish incoming, aim for the drive gauge. And the carry. Look at the corner carry on that. Golly.
Serenade's gonna go into burnout here. Yep, and with that drive impact, that's gonna be a good amount of damage. I wonder if NeoJudai is gonna spend everything here just to go for level 2, but goes for the
reset.
Yeah, the oh, not hooligan. Sorry. What was it called? Knuckle something. Knuckle.
OD spin knuckle. God.
Spin knuckle.
Damn.
Thank you. No, that was actually really sick. OD spin knuckle just to get the side switch.
You know why you don't? You know what it is? Because nobody ever uses it but NeoJudai up in the. He's the only one who ever used that. God damn.
Crazy. All right, here we go. You're making me angry in level 2 super.
It's a lightning beast on that piece on that health a little bit. Watch your fire.
Okay.
The young man, he's out of there. The anti-air though.
Oh,
it
no,
was
too high. But here we go, the drive impact wall splat. NeoJudai got Serenade in his hands, going in for the spiral arrow. It's light, but can't press the button afterwards now.
Hooligan, the finisher, motivated. NeoJudai says, now I'm motivated, gets the kill. These resets up in the corner have been like a very deadly thing for NeoJudai. We've seen him time and time again get his wins from going for the OE spin knuckles. You just saw with these resets. The hooligan as an ender, you're thinking about these lows. It's from above. NeoJudai, game point. Woo.
Ooh, goes for the parry instead, calling out for the dive kick. No Blanka ball just yet, but we do got an ODDP coming in from NeoJudai, but gets hit by the regular throw as we are parrying.
Space, but as he whips a button, Blanka ball's there. Get that slide applied right there. Off the crumple. Back fist, they light kick right after it. Spiral arrow, dash a throw. He's in there. He's not trying to leave, but the back throw. Hold on now.
Oh, I wonder what that was supposed to be. Here we go with the low forward. Oh, you got it blocked high. Yeah, overhead. Man, it must feel nice to just like have your super hit on the last hit and then it closes out and you're just like, oh, thank the Lord.
You don't have to worry. You don't do calculations for your combos. You trying to say? Okay, I understand. Oh, maybe too far for the punish in the medium. A little bit sick.
Oh my gosh, dude, NeoJudai is moving. I really like how he's able to just do low forward and all of a sudden he's also doing dive kick at the same time too.
With the proper spacing, if the low forward doesn't hit, the dive kick right after it, understanding that that's going to be low enough to be plus or at least be able to advance.
Yeah, catches on the backdash here. And there is that overhead as well. Serenade has been going overhead so many times where it's worked out super well. And with the air grab from NeoJudai, definitely not taking any chances, but going in for that super to close that round out. But again, NeoJudai is sitting at match point. Serenade does not want that to happen.
Kind of messed up. Serenade kind of used his kid as a bait. NeoJudai tried to dash on in, and then he hit the ODDP. It was like awkward and planned.
It's kind of like
son.
it's kind of like the scenario where you go to a buffet, you're like, no, like you're young, you're gonna eat for free, even though they're like 16.
Yeah. You're 6 now. Shave 10 off. I'm not paying $30 for you. That's my mom. Anyway, back heavy kick, nice and meaty with it. Cross up. We're out of there. No conversion just yet here from NeoJudai. Able to convert to a super no reset empty throw.
Oh no, misses the throw opportunity on the parry for more damage, but Serenade goes for the tech throw. Oh.
Let's get the level 2 just yet. Now he has it. Activates and burnout. Let's try to take away the last bit of bar from NeoJudai. It's gone. Careful the level 3. One mistake, one gap. Gets hit wrong.
Yeah, gets hit. Careful. We gotta find that one connection. And NeoJudai has to go for it. Yep, there we go. With that medium punch into low forward. Closing things out. NeoJudai goes 3-1 over Serenade. Serenade is going to the loser's side.
Full effect, actually. He's been on the Rashid grind. In fact, I think his thing recently was called Project Gotcha-kun. He's trying to become Gotcha-kun, the American Gotcha-kun. Complex used to be a DJ player, then he played Akuma, and now he sees the strength of Rashid. Danny, though, Danny used to be a Ken player, and he switched over to Terry like many people have. All right, Danny.
Oh, okay. Oh, tries to go for a grab, but we bait it here. Complex is definitely going to get a good punish out of it. But Danny tries to go for a regular throw, but Complex is like, look behind you. It's like that Willem Dafoe gif where he's looking up. That's Danny right now. He's just like, oh.
I get an aerial with it. Ah, there's a DP finally. It's not enough. I get the back throw to switch up positions. Not going to happen. Staggers the stand medium. Gets the crouching medium kick right after. Complex connects what he needs. Level 2. Gotta be.
Oh, great patience from Danny. Just going in for the parry just to extinguish the tornado here. Oh, yep, here we go, Danny. And I really love the just the regular peanut butter and jelly combo where you just throw your opponent into the corner. Like that corner carry is so good for Danny.
All you need really with this character, I mean, his bread and butter stuff is pretty damn damaging, but the overhead is even better. I think when it comes to neutral, I feel like Rashid got to use drive gauge to get things going, but the reward is so good for him. It's a knockdown opportunity. It's Oki. For Terry, it's just damage. There's some carry there. It's here and there, depending on what you spend. But that damage potential, on average, is really good. He doesn't really need drive gauge to get going. And also PB&J. Nice reversal in between the string. Knew that wasn't real. Punish. Go for the sweep.
Yeah, just go for the sweep instead. But Danny getting that punish in, but of course going into burnout. But still getting that corner carry, but gets hit by the drive reversal. Now Complex is definitely going to be annoying as hell. But I mean, that's how it works when your opponent's in burnout. You got to keep blowing in all these fireballs, but we get the drive impact wall spot instead.
So you get a fireball, getting that charge up to put him down. That's going to be the round right there. Heavy mixer to finish things off. As you mentioned, gotta get nasty with harassment with this character, especially when you got the light mixers, the jabs, the normals every so often. Plus, show the staggers to try to get him to bait out the super. Perfect parry on the jump to the corner once again.
Oh, what a punish counter. Especially like I mentioned before, there are instances where you can't really go a full combo punish. So it's like when you're farther away, just go for something cheap or small.
And we've got bar to spin, you spin it like that. Drive rush up for the stand fierce, level 2, push him close to the corner, light mixer, drive reversal. Not a bad time to do that, but Danny almost out of drive gauge, imperfect parry, but the anti-air's even better.
Oh, just a pixel. Oh, here we go, Danny. It's Danny's turn to turn things around.
That'll be a Rashid moment where he tried to anti-air and it didn't work. The DP is there. Danny, we spin, gotta find an opening. Off the light starter. Ooh, you know what?
Trade.
You'll take that as Complex.
Man, no, that was actually really close because if Danny were to get one hit confirm and go into super, that would have been amazing for his end. But Complex going 2-0 over Danny so far.
The light mixer right after because of the enhancement. Shouts out to Alkman coming through with the sub. Resub and pull up with that prime. Tulsa Tortuga, if I didn't say hi to you, thank you. Also, y'all can have the Matcherino, !Smart Matcherino. Put that in the chat just like that. You have a way to pay these players. All right, back to the fight. Back to the fight. Ooh.
Ooh, definitely call it out going in for the drive impact, and that is going to kill for that. Complex sitting at match point. I really like that Complex was being really patient, calling out for that roundhouse and then getting into that drive impact because, you know, really good players don't do random drive impact, so it's nice to see that it's been calculated.
It's up to recover to get that DP off. Interrupts the fireball. We go punish counter off the crouch with the kick. A lot of range on that, so not strange to see that. Not gonna get burglarized from the TK wake up dive kick. All right.
Oh, tries to go for a whiff punish too, but Danny, no way! Really close to getting any kind of confirmation after that punish counter, but here we go with the level 2. It's gonna buy Complex some time to go back into the green.
Conversion went after it. Makes him with the DP. Super Rashid kick is gonna get the kill. Complex.
Oh man, no, that was actually a really good bait too, because we've seen Danny go for multiple like DPs, which is actually really good.
Harouto. Of course, Harouto on the Ryu. I think he's been on the Ryu since Street 6 and maybe even Street Fighter 5. But MenaRD, man, many characters. And yo, shout out to him. We never really get to see him play in TNS that much.
Oh, I really like how Mena is just dabbling with the Bison pick here, because obviously, you know, y'all know Mena playing Blanka, playing Zangief, playing literally the whole roster here at TNS. Oh, great punish counter coming in from Harouto, but no confirmation whatsoever. With that Tatsu, it is looking pretty bleak here.
Yeah, gotta catch him standing. MenaRD is such a bulldog type player. Likes to make you feel like unusual with jabs, things like that, soft buttons, then tries to go in right after. Harouto with a bust out, but a lot of Bardic spin right there to do so. Such a lead. Finds a jump in. Every time I watch him, he is so psychic when it comes to jump ins against fireballs. Of him playing combo or just understanding when people throw out a bad fireball, whatever it may be. One touch for a victory, one throw.
Oh, a trade tries to go for an OD fireball, but MenaRD's feet came in place first. So here we go, 1 round up over to MenaRD.
Those a little too elongated. Harouto getting with the big boy damage. Big safe. What was that sound?
Oh, sorry,
Hello?
no, I was trying to take a deep breath, you know?
Oh,
like,
of course, yeah.
When it comes to these matches, you really gotta take the time to breathe in, breathe out.
Well, of course. Okay, yeah. Predictable. Drive reversal. Got the bar. Push him back. Drive our step fierce. A trade. Gets right back in with the low. Should be enough to kill the crouch fierce. Yes, it will. And no super necessary. And the great thing is, as I just mentioned, no super necessary. That means level 2 could be coming through. Big boy damage off the level 3. Careful now. Don't kick. Stock up.
Oh. Yep, there we go. That charged fire. Charged engine. Going in for that Tatsu, but nothing else in particular. MenaRD going in for that time bomb as well. Harouto has to walk back, does not want to deal with anything, but gets swept instead. That's totally okay because the bomb is away.
Could have bust, so it was at that time. Another neutral jump. One more conversion. Harouto, you should be able to kill. I think even with the scaling off the lights, this should be enough to do with the shit sure you can. 20% skill on the lights.
Oh, okay. I was
it
was
was too much. It was too much. Minikin level 3. Actually, is he looking for level 2? No. Looking for OD, Psycho Crusher possibly. Gonna keep that charge, but it's hard. OD Fireball makes it difficult. Level 3 gets it.
Nope.
Not even against a fireball, just raw.
Oh, that's gonna be a good amount of damage, but again, putting Harouto in burnout, now he has to block all this stuff and then eventually get hit by a grab. Now you're close into the corner and goes for the regular DP to close it out. Harouto going 1-0 against MenaRD. Yo. Dude, I swear,
stones.
bro, I swear Rio players share like the same brainstem of some sort. Like I know that they would always be doing that. Just random DP, I actually got hit. How does this work?
They sit in the lab, they're like, what can I DP? Not even OD, what can I normal DP?
Oh, you jab? I'm gonna DP that. Oh, you threw
DP that.
spin up there? I'm a DP.
I'm a DP that. And I feel like Harouto definitely, like, you know, that was his game to lose right there. MenaRD, how do you bring this back? Try to go for the donkey kick. Dash up though instead before it comes out. OD DP, that's a reversal this time. Driver stroke, he breaks though. Gets a lot of bar for that at the bottom. Ooh.
Ooh, okay, yep.
Rush right after. He wasn't going to go for a OD there because he was close to burnout.
There we get a low forward in with the charged engine. Yep, and going in for that Tatsu just to kind of meet him back into the middle of the screen. Going in for the neutral jump too to see if MenaRD is going to go for a scissor kick and on a land down. But Harouto going in for that super to close that round out.
Listen, Fro done dumped in 20 on the direct contribution. Appreciate you, Brody. Harouto trying to play for that money. He played for that money.
Bro, anytime Fro comes into like a stream that like we're commentating, he's always showing support. So much love to Fro.
That's the homie. Appreciate you, homie. Back on the tap parry attempt. Driver jab, Fro for the medium to hit. Some of these buds are a little bit stubbier. Obviously, that's made better because of forward fierce and forward heavy kick. But he's in. Driver jab definitely helps out. Overhead blocks it out.
Good block from MenaRD. Oh no, tries to go a little too further with that fierce. But here we go, Harouto going in for that super to hopefully close it out. No, but blocks it and gets hit. No! Great patience from Harouto going 2-0 against MenaRD. And of course, he is sticking with the Blanka, or not Blanka, Bison.
Staying with the Bison, that is surprising. There's something in this matchup that he doesn't like with the Blanka matchup. I'm not 100% sure, but it's right or die with the Bison now. Except the Milkman outfit. Toss him. No cookies. I'm hungry. Stand medium kick, the flip out. Stand fierce, +1. Hell plus out for that. OD reversal for Harouto.
Yeah.
He's in burnout.
Oh, just a regular jump in, but no anti-air from MenaRD. Now that we are back into the corner, we're going for that drive impact wall splat stun and into a bomb detonation as well. Haruto's got to hold this with that much health, but the drive reversal, nothing in place, but the bomb is still there and going in for the super reaction off of that drive impact. Great stuff to Mena.
I mean, the bomb might have been able to hit before the impact, but you don't want to test that. Hit that stand fierce to the super. That's tech you see from like Ken players. Good to see that from the Bison players. Mena getting around the board. Finally. Drive rush. Bring up the throw. We back out of there though.
Oh no, misses to punish coming in from that grab there. Now Harouto blocking everything. And now we're in that same instance where Harouto is in the corner. MenaRD is doing a really good job at just keeping that positioning so consistent. Now we got the bomb detonation on deck.
Like the space shot that he had right there against the stand light kick. Baki kick, stocks up. That Denji gonna make things a lot more dangerous off the Hashokeki. Drive back heavy kick. That's hella plus. Goes for the target combo low this time. Harder to defend against because of the perfect parry changes that have happened. Nice interruption gets that drive rush.
He saw the overhead. He saw the overhead coming. Going in for the low forward. MenaRD calls out that first game over to him. His first game.
Protect your head. MenaRD doing a better job right now, keeping the pressure on. Really good stuff. Stocks up the Denshin again. Go for the overhead back throw. Harouto. The judo throw. I thought stand light kick would reach, but spacing's been pretty good from MenaRD to not be in punish range after scissor kick.
Oh, what a great backdash, but I wonder if Harouto could have gotten like a punish counter after calling out the grab. But that's totally okay. We're making up those losses. Look at that much health that MenaRD just lost here. Oh, and there overhead. Now that's the first overhead we've seen that actually worked on Haruto's side. Now sitting at match point.
That meaty setup. Driver's overhead. Mena said, you know what? Let me do it too. Put a little grease sauce on it. A little guac. Like heavy kick. Go for the button right after it. The bust out is there. Harouto thinks it's a very risky bust out, but I think that's working because Mena doesn't think that he would do that. He's like, you'll die for it. Harouto said, I don't care, man. I'm playing with house money right now. I'm 2 games up.
Oh, enough time to go for a regular DP for the anti-air. Now we're back into that same corner situation. Harouto is just backing away just to get some leg room, and I'm backing into the vicinity of Bison here. Great challenge from MenaRD and calls out the parry, goes for the back throw.
Just extending these buttons. MenaRD, he gonna clip him. The perfect parry. Oh, he tried to fake it out. Get the forward fierce. This might be the finish DP level 3.
That's it.
Oh my god. Time of death, 54 seconds. Harouto, 3-1ing. Save big money at Menards. God damn. 3-1. With the Ryu.
Man, if I remember correctly, okay, so now that he plays Ryu. Okay, for some reason I thought of like another character, but here we go. So we got Jack versus Adrian. I have been seeing Jack playing Mai a lot too, kind of like a second character to Juri.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have been still secondarying the character because she's still strong. Like now the thing with Mai is her other tools are really good. You have to figure out how to deal with those. And that DP is going to be deleting all the drive gauge along with that super. I like that routing for Jack. It's not about the damage, about killing the drive gauge and making it harder for him to fight back with OD fireballs.
Oh, great parry, great patience from Adrian, but as I say that, I'm so sorry, Adrian, I didn't mean it. Gets hit by the Fierce. Jack going that one round up.
Forward Fierce to start things off. Forward heavy kick, the whirlwind kick. We're in there with the Tatsu driver's throw. Uh-oh, back throw. And when she's got drive gauge, it feels like that pressure she had in the first season, or the season 2, I should be saying, has never left.
Oh, calls off the grab, going in for that crouching Fierce and into the super one. Now we got charged up fans. Pose for the fans. We get a perfect parry.
Overhead, blocked out though. Plus frame city, waits for his turn, finds a low, should be able to find level 2 to finish things off. Double Ruben and the super to seal the deal, Jack. All right. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I give it like a 7. I give it a 7 out of 10. As his father, he clean it up a little bit. Hope Adrian beats his ass though. Let's go, Adrian. On now. Oki.
Stay down. Oh, remember, we got that dungeon charge too. Adrian's just holding it in, but blocking all these, but then getting hit by the throw is obviously not super fun. But there we go with that low forward, going in for the regular Tatsu and into the grab. We're trying to match up with neutral health here, but there's that fireball that he has charged up for so long.
Some of the game plan has to be like using OD Fireball and then getting Dungeon right after to stop some of these stock ups from happening off like the OD fan starter. You know, make him waste his bar, use your better projectiles, but the hit confirms that you better here project. Level 2 again, build the bar just enough. The win. Jack is pretty optimal when it comes to bar build-up, so he has always an efficient way to finish things off or take away the drive gauge from him. And again, this season, she has to use OD fan more often. Normal fan, not really as strong. Perfect parry, take the turn back, Tatsu right after that. Oki, look at the drive gauge. It's all going away off that stand Fierce.
Oh, there we go, breaking that patience that Jack has been building up over time. Going in for the ODDP just to get some leg room. Now Adrian going in for the donkey kick to hopefully close the gap here, but that Fierce is so far. I just love how it just pushes Mai a little forward just to give her some more room. But with the wake up super one, then we got the charge fans. Oh, okay, try to go for the drive impact.
Try to clip a fireball at that range. That's been a poke of choice. Adrian. Here jump stand Fierce DP level 3 immediately. You're in burnout. I definitely agree with that decision. That's gonna put Adrian with a round. Had to be using a little bit of bar at the bottom. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes at this point. Oh.
Yep, anti-air, not gonna work on Adrian here. Going for regular Fierce, yep.
Back throw? No, it's a low instead. The charge up fan for a little bit more of a mix right after it commit to a button. Jack to find a way out of the corner. It's off a driver's throw. The tap parry attempt. Now you're in burnout. Adrian hella ashy. OD fireball, the low. Charge up fan for the variance. And burnout, those fans become like the last season.
Yeah, this is so scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was actually really smart because Jack, he traded and he kept walking back because he probably knew that Adrian wanted to jump over, but not in this instance here. Now we are both in the green. Adrian trying to go in for small hits to hopefully match up. No, goes for it. Oh, drive reversal. We block those.
Oh, I confirm in a super. I think might be the win here for Jack, especially now. Almost there. Fast as fireball, stocks up the dungeon. The static shock to Jap. I believe we got something more, but we'll get the overhead. GG's.
No super to add underneath there. Going in for the dungeon charge.
Oh, okay. All right, Adrian with the game on the board. Jack stays on mine. Not really on my problem. I feel like Adrian has been finding more, as grazing as this sounds, more hits, and we could dump on the damage.
I like how the low forward just like, yeah, the low forward just stopped Jack in his tracks here. But obviously Adrian just blocking all those fans just coming up from above him. That is annoying, but it works so well.
Yeah. At this point though, the OD makes it way worse. Baits out a throw right after. Frame kill with the jabs. Forward heavy kick and perfect parry. Was that supposed to be cross-cut DP? I'm not sure. We're out of the corner, though. We'll take that as Adrian. Some distance between her. No cross-cut DP. Adrian. Plus 3 on the 4 fierce.
Oh, here we go. Jack's turn. Going in for that grab, calling out the parry as well.
Right up around right now. See, that heavy kick is still effective. You just have to space it out better. Ooh, interruption on the stand medium.
Oh, dashes underneath the fireball. See, I always love situations like that where you just use the fireball as an insurance, just kind of like walk underneath. But perfectly, obviously, Adrian avoiding everything, going in for a low perfect parry. Goes for the throw though.
I think he knew it was low perfect parry was actually pretty damn good. Again, you gotta put your back into it to understand low or high. Step into the fireball.
Oh, that could have been huge for the punish, but that's okay. We got the counter hit as well.
Medium. The lows, the impact zone.
So smart.
Use
so smart.
The last bit of bar. The super just the okay off the back heavy kick.
Oh, careful. You just gotta get one hit confirmed. But yeah, trying to go in for the chip. Adrian. Man, you know, these matches have been going back and forth so well. Both players at 1-1 and both players also round 1 up.
Honestly, I feel like Jack was about to hit that level 2. He was like, you know what? Let me save that bar because they ain't gonna kill. So why waste? Wait till this last round. Take him down. Forward fierce with a plus frame. Charge up the fan. Backdash is there. Adrian holding parry, trying to hold tight to that drive gauge.
Ooh, that could have been a big whiff punish going in from Adrian, but it's so hard to kind of call out things where Mai is doing so many things at once. But we got the anti-air. Now we kind of reset the momentum. Adrian has a dungeon charge.
The jabs, OD, stand fierce. They're scaling, it's quite a bit of scaling for the jabs. This is Ryu. Big thumpy damage. Oh, it's enough, Adrian. Well optimized. Well done off the heavies.
Damn, do you shit with that ass?
This is the dump truck, the Tonka toy.
Monka. Monka.
Not the Tonka. That's Ryu, and this is Adrian on 2 games up. The jabs, OD. There's a low, resets the pressure. Try to get that overhead, but the perfect parry is there. He was aware of that back throw.
Back throw indeed. Now we're getting things set up. Now Jack has to kind of like get out of the corner, just kind of like set things up, but it's so hard because you have not a lot of room to work with. Oh, he called out Adrian, maybe trying to challenge something in that instance there, but this is looking pretty good for Jack's side. Living healthy. Goes for double fans. Oh, imagine if it bounced on the other fan. That would be sick. So sick.
That would have killed. Drive rush jab will though. Jack able to square off round here, but like as you mentioned, this has been getting down to the wire. Been like final round, damn near every single game. The whip punish, Tatsu, drive rush jab fake out, hold parry.
That's actually
That'll be
so
the intention
smart.
to bait. Get the bar up.
Oh, the low forward. We are super locked in. Going in for that super again because Adrian blocked the super 1 where Jack didn't even get any of the charge fans. So now we have it. But again, you can't jump at Adrian. He's so ready for the DP anti-airs.
They do a lot of damage. The heavy one especially now. There's more damage. Drive rush light, medium, stand light, kick the space trap. 40 fireball right after. And the jumping, he tried to initiate with the fan, but that jumping gonna land. Adrian set point. Jack did not switch over to the Foot Clan Juri at all. To his deficit. We'll have to see.
Oh man, perfect parries off of those fireballs, just adding up so much meter to yourself. All backs away from the grab and the fan.
Four fears. Fireball does clip the crouching unit kick. Yeah, Jack's almost in burnout. He's gotta be careful. Oh, he's gotta be super careful. Level 3 puts him clearly in burnout. Jack looking ashy as hell. Get this man some aloe vera. Help him. Olive oil based, anything with some smoothness on those elbows. Buffering level 2.
Yep, I think that's what Jack wanted to do. Yep, here we go. Oh no, misses the hit, but going in for the sweep just for the knockdown. Adrian gets grabbed though, but here we go. Jack back into the green here.
Needs the OD fireballs now. OD, that's for the fan. Not gonna go for the follow-up. Didn't think that DP would hit at that distance. I get it. He stocks up in time. This thing appears is able to land. That low had the follow-up. That was sick. All right, we're in this final game.
Such smart stuff from Jack, especially like in times where it's like you don't see the low forward coming. You just want to keep throwing fireballs just to get away from your opponents. But yes, last game.
Oh my God, down to the wire. Impact raw. No reaction from Jack. Double impact. That's gonna take away all the drive gauge again. Lockout. Lockout in the sense that you can't leave this corner.
Oh, misses the combo, but that's totally okay. We call out the throw. Adrian sitting at match points.
He is saucing him. Move in. The hella Oki backdash, very clutch, reading the throw. And Tatsu get outside that corner. Another bait. Didn't we see this movie before?
Yes, we did see that before in that instance where Adrian is definitely going for regular normals that aren't too like long or too wide. But man, going in for the optimal combo as well and into the level 3 super, it's gotta be a good feeling for yourself. Adrian going 3-2 over Jack.
The dumpy damage that Ryu can dump out. He's been able to find access to it continuously. Adrian 3-2, but Jack not too bad on the mind. You know, I feel like he's been playing that character as a secondary, having it for certain matchups. Won't show out, you know. But to have almost 400 people in the third year of a game is insane. Now, let's get some of that monkey business versus exclamation point.
Oh, we got wow versus monkey business.
And coming. Headbutt pressure continuously plus Frame City.
Oh, imperfect parry at that very moment. Oh man, having like a big burly man jump at you is pretty dangerous. It's pretty scary, right?
And that's like
happened to you.
400 pounds. Well, it depends on what you're into. Either way, off the low, though, impact again, and that's gonna be a kill from Bao. Yo, I remember Bao. We've seen him a few times over at TNS. He's hit a few top 16s and things like that with the Geef, causing some grief out here. First round to him.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go for like the string up top to anti-air, but we found an opening in. Monkey Business is able to kind of go for the target combo, but going in for the sweep, Bao calls out the grab. Oh, and the jump, that could have been huge too.
Yeah, try to get a reset on that two-piece. Monkey Business, gotta be careful. The anti approach kind of hard when you get closer. 10 frame start is the fastest anti you have with this character. So be super careful when you get in that mid-range, but further out like this, easy anti-air incoming off the flicker. Oki. We try to jump back jab. Jump back in with the overhead.
Try to call out for either that or just the wake up OD command grab. But it is not looking too hot for Bao. Monkey Business going that one round up. And of course, both players sitting at 3 bars.
Yeah, on paper it's really good for Ed. You are able to effectively keep this character out. But someone like Bao is willing to take a few hits here and there as like an anti-air to get in and get more. ODP, keep him out. He pulls him close. He pressed the button.
He's like, you gotta do my homework. Can I copy off of you?
Yeah, just to make it look the same. OD level 3, only for my fans, and it's on sale. This ass whooping is on sale.
Oh man.
What a name.
Okay, so one of the supers that I hate is probably Zangief. Maybe like historically, I just hated Zangief's like critical art, but it just feels so bad because you're like, I just got or I just got grabbed.
It's because the character, like, you can anti-air him a few times, but against him, he's gonna make up that damage plus more.
100%.
Wait, look at that. He waited, got the anti-air. Oh, the punish counter around the world.
I really like the utilization where he saw the neutral jump going in for the lariat, which is such a good anti-air in that instance. But man, the jump up, yep, that's what I called out for, because I thought that Monkey Business was holding for a charge just to get that string into anti-air, but then going for a low. Oh, and the Siberian, what's it called? I call it the subway. The Siberian subway express. Subway express? Expedited.
He is giving this man the $5 footlong. Hit him with the OD now. Level 2 incoming. Here we go. Get dreamy with it. Not too dreamy. It was like a slight nap right there. Oh, too far.
Too far. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Because imagine if it reached that far, I would have been pissed for monkey business, but it's okay. We take those.
Oh, he reset into running. He is wearing him like a suit with that running bear grab. You gotta be kidding me.
I always say if it works, keep using it. Just keep doing it. Oh, nice call out on the SPD. Here we go on the side switch there. Monkey business going for the regular fireball, and of course using the strings, the fishing line, just to keep Zangief at bay, but it is not working out here. Wow.
Some medium right after, yeah, that is plus up the drive rush, and finds the opening that he needs. Get some of that drive gauge, get some damage, bounce on it, and goes into the Oki up the low.
Style, let's go.
Oh, Grimace style's crazy. The anti-air is there, the cycle upper. It's a diner. It's a one more touch. Drive rush. Oh, he tried to go for the cross wrist. Was that a mistake? I don't know what that was. What was that? What happened?
I don't know what to tell you, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Game to game now. All right, heavy SPD, maybe. Check. Resets the pressure, plus frame city off the flicker. This is now playing like lighter buttons after the plus frame scenario.
Oh, I love the drive rush into kind of like stop and run, just to bait out something that Bao would probably go for. Goes for the light SPD, far enough to grab. Now double dash in, but we got nothing in particular. Bao using up all the meter just for that Siberian Express. You used up all your credits to get into the seat of business class.
It's like,
wow,
I
with
want
that
that seat right there.
Oh,
again.
Bro, okay. I'm telling you, if it works, it works.
Is there so much mental stack you're worried about the aerial approach, the ground approach, solid neutral play, and then all of a sudden, bow, get in with that running bear grab after the jab reset.
Oh, he definitely called out something there. Yep. Great challenge from Monkey Business. Trying to keep up with that super. No.
Oh my God. How did you know the range? How did you?
I think okay, so here's my theory. I think
tell me.
I think Bao, obviously in that situation where he kept seeing Monkey Business just sitting there blocking everything, he only challenged once and then goes in for the SPD, because even if he did miss, he would still be alive. It's a chance, right? It's a chance indeed, and that's why grapplers are always 50-50. You got
knowledge that you build up.
Oh.
Yeah, you build up all that data from the interactions. You got the buttons to make moments like that happen. Stand fierce, hit him with the bow. Or the DI, it's the bow. That's how many games has he won? 2 games? We give that 3 bows. That might be 3 bows, people. You're looking at it. Look at that. 1 bow, 2 bows. He's a perfect hero sitting on 3 bows. It's that point.
Oh, great challenge. Yep, that's what Monkey Business is trying to go for. Trying to interrupt any strength because he knows that he's been on the Siberian Express so many times that he wants off.
Yeah, he's like, this is not my ride, not my hood. We'll be out of there. Commit to the cycle blitz. No knockdown, though. Get some fat jumping again. Yeah. You saw the counter. He tried to DP. It's not fast enough. You're pissing me off.
You're making me mad.
You're on borrowed time. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was close to wake up to level 3. I swear to God. In my brain, I thought that. But hold on. It's a one-touch scenario. Both sides.
Okay. All right, Bao, do super. Critical art. Okay, never mind.
No. Oh, he dropped the DI punish. The follow-up. Don't get the grip right after. It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay, Marine.
He grabbed them through the drive rush. Monkey Business is still alive in this. He does not want to get gripped by the big burly man, Zangief himself. There we go, the anti-air a little late, but we got the punish counter anyway. But gets hit by the SPD. Drive rush. What's the setup?
Gets right back in there. Cycle blitz. Jab. Oki right after it, but then he checks with the 4 frame. Full close-up. We're just going to kill rush back. Falls in the fireball. Pick up. Cycle blitz. Yeah, I like how he wants to pull him in a distance where he doesn't go in for the Oki. He's worried about level 3. Now level 3 on the side of Monkey Business. All business. Never mind. Not even business or pleasure. It's all battle. He's doing streaks.
Woo! No, that's gotta feel good. Now Monkey Business is tied up in games with Bao. That's gotta feel good, especially that you kind of found a way around to what Bao is doing. Like, I know that Bao is trying to go drive rush in, going in for a regular SVD, or anything in between. He's found a way to interrupt those.
Done a good job of doing so. These lights, every so often is Bao though with the 4-frame. Behind some of these stop sign buttons. He might commit to more combos and more damage here and there instead of going for resets. But he'll drive rush in with the light into the SPD. Has him right where he wants him. Chase him down to level 1.
Out. He called it out. That's actually really sick. You saw him buffering it too.
He knew what to do. Blocks out the super. Bao, the drop kick. That point again for Bao, but Monkey Business is not too far behind. Understanding what to do in the matchup, keeping out when he needs to.
Oh, great jump in, going in for the OD area just to get a setup afterwards. Goes for a regular grab though. No Siberian Express coming your way, but with punish, okay. SPD.
One more SPD will kill. The low instead.
Misses the combo, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be level 1. He was buffering for that. He's in burnout. Monkey Business can take the pressure. We'll get the back though here. The low, one more touch of Stay Fierce or a sweep. Allow Bao to take a 3-2 win over Monkey Business. That's 1 Bao, 2 Bao, 3 Bao.
Right on you, like you found enlightenment. But anyway, here we have a Mikex versus Complex. I feel like it might be in that same situation here with I believe with Danny, right? I think I remember.
Well, Complex will still give Danny. Mike, he plays a variety of characters, but he plays them so well. It's actually kind of crazy to see him pick strong characters, but understand what to do with them more often than not. Perfect parry, the DI, perfectly done with the punish to kill the drive gauge and get the damage off.
Ooh, low forward, but nothing into the combo, but we get the reset in a way. Oh, great parry, but goes in for the drive impact as well, just to kind of get that momentum back into Mikex's hand. Nice ender with the DP. And low forward, that's what we wanted to look for Complex earlier, but that's totally okay. We end it with the level 1 super. Or, yeah.
I think the low forwards are really good as like an anti-shimmy tool. You know, you see those bust out the corner, but Complex has been so good about landing those and getting a conversion. Usually you see people waste bar and they do it on block, but he's been able to do it on hit more often than not. To the corner we go though. What's our defense like? We get stuffed with the stand medium.
Yeah, Mike has been doing really well with just kind of like the stop and run motions, or just kind of like using normals to stop people in tracks when they're just using drive rush like full screen. But now in this issue here, we got a tornado coming at you, and you gotta block everything there, but it dissipates. Oh, let's go! That's super.
I wonder if he could have killed with less bar, but you know what? That was sick, Mike. That's a statement. That's a statement.
Like I said, just use whatever to kill, right? Just use whatever to kill, and that was a really clean kill.
That's a flex right there. I do like that. Hopefully it doesn't bite you in the ass, but Complex doesn't have that win condition level 2 online just yet. In fact, I get aggressive right now. Right there from happening. Nice. Punish counter. DP picked up. Crack shoot.
Oh, no anti-air coming in from Mikex, but here we go with the complex shimmy, complex game plan coming in from Complex here. Now getting hit by the parry, but no, going for the grab, and we are spiking into a level 2 to keep up this momentum, to keep him in the corner, but I love the drive reversal answer.
Staying fierce. Oh yeah, he has a complex about what happened that last match. Charge a fireball, harass the drive gauge, toss him, try to drive rush. That could have been worse if it was punish counter throw. Mike still has a chance, but not anymore. That's going to be the end of the dance right there. OD Fireball, very safe option to throw out in the corner. Get that follow-up. Complex first game to him. Mike stays on the Terry.
Oh, called out the grab too. Getting the big punish there and onto the other side. Now we stop and block with that tornado, but the OD mixer does not connect all the way through. Mikex finding that opportunity to punish Complex's mistakes here.
side, medium, so it's a turn. With no commitment after that, stay medium. Stand Pierce in a power wave, killing the drive gauge. Perfect parry, again, another DI punish. He understands, he may play a lot of characters, but he understands the punishes. Those don't change between characters. That's always gonna be there. Again!
What? Oh my gosh, dude. Mikex calling in so many instances with the perfect parry and going in for the drive impact because you know that it's going to be a guaranteed momentum changer for you. Great stuff to Mikex. Dude, this dude is like literally a walking flex kind of a person. Like literally the term of flex. It's Mikex.
It's a bar. Damn. Okay, Marina, I see you. That was a bar. That was a bar.
I don't know if that was a bar, but I'm just talking my ass out, so.
Yo, is Michael Becker his real name? Did he put his government on there?
Hey,
your doc, that's crazy.
Michael
Becker.
Michael Becker.
Nice combo, Michael Becker. Looks like he can get the confirm here. Uh-oh. Michael Becker in trouble with the level 2. It's incoming. Oh, no, the light mixer coming through is going to be able to get the kill. Oh, I thought you could get maybe OD after this, or don't play with your food. Complex, don't play with your food. Don't play with, see, nah, I don't know what that was. But that's Michael Becker. That's not even Mikex anymore. That's Michael. He don't give you government. He about that business. He said, you John Doe. I'm Michael Becker, you John Doe.
Michael Becker, please report to the podium, please.
That do sound like a name you would hear at a library or a golf, but right now it's doing mad damage. I feel like Complex could have killed though. I don't know why he did that. I think that could have been a kill. Anyway, again, that's the same sort of we've seen continuously. He understands the matchup knowledge. He understands what to do, the proper punishes.
I really like how he backed away, gets the trade, tries to go for an anti-air, but then we are back into what he was trying to do. Calls out the grab again. Now Complex has got to eat all of this. Now just one more hit, one more combo, but we got the OD mixer instead. We eat in cement.
Yeah, get the bust out right there. There's the drive rush for the jab. Gets the counter and medium kick. He might be able to kill. Oh, it's the name of the teacher from Philly Odd Parents. I had no idea. Oh, that hit! Oh, he caught the punish counter.
It's hilarious.
Drive rush into drive impact. Pick up right after that. Beauty crouching medium punch. Mike survives.
Oh, going for a butt-ass naked fireball. Here we go with this butt-ass naked level 2. And another super as well, just to combat with it and dissipate the tornado. Complex tries to close things out here. No, just one sliver away here. Mikex going in for the throw instead.
Okay, up around. I like the idea to try to go for the super, but I guess it doesn't really hit like that. It's not really the best projectile killer in the game. If he would have landed on it, it would have been devious. Back fist, drive reversal, crack shoot, commits to the -4. Upper off the crouching, medium kick though. Oki, dash up. This time a jab, but Mike just back walks. Counter it.
Down and out. Oh, I love the patience. I love Complex just going in for any normal to see what rings in his head. And it is looking pretty snazzy for Complex's side here. And goes for the regular throw. I love how he just slowly walked up, grabs him, nothing personal. Both players sitting at mutual points here.
8. Rising tackle ender. Drive rush jab to keep the pressure on. Hits heavy. Would love to have a punish counter. Counter hits. Okay. But punish counter is what you really want to extend the damage off that head. Drive rush throw.
Great Desert Storm. Oh, misses the throw, but there we go with the drive reversal. I like how that Mike was kind of going up to the tornado just to parry, but was a little bit away and just backed away. But Complex breaking that momentum again. Hits him with that fierce. Ooh.
Key knockdown, jump in. Crouching medium punch blocked. Oh, I thought he was going to whip punish that crouching medium kick. Mike, how do you get that return over C? How do you make a comeback move? Still let a bar. What's the access point? Ooh, it's too stubby of a stand medium. Trying to walk him down, trying to dog walk him. The jab off the drive rush. Level 3 immediately. Take as much drive gauge as you can. It's the CA, so it's a big amount of damage to as well. So I think Complex. Oh, Mike actually, this is good. He has him to the wall, right? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mike Becker. great usage of kind of like the overhead kick there. Just hopefully keep him in place, especially in situations. That's why, like, I wish he didn't take MenaRD's medium punch. Just spam it. Just spam the medium punch.
Actually really good this season. Like, they did buff it, so way more consistent. But Michael Becker, all right, we're out of the corner. I like that side switch. Ooh, that was saucy. For a man that eats only cheese pizza, no toppings, that was saucy. Lost up the overhead that time, though. Got her jab, like makes her in the low right after call. I'm trying to walk away.
Oh, nice. Moving that low forward. Okay, another grab. Oh, he calls out the grab. I love how he stops him just to see if he's going to tech that, and he did. Especially when that situation where you are a little close, it's like you are kind of like, you know, plinking tech, you know? But I love how Mikex backs away and calls that out. But here we go, Complex starting out with level 2 super.
Look at that knockdown. At the appropriate time to hit it. Try reversal, it's still there. Don't worry about the enhancer. That's why the overhead and this combo follows up. Oh, he throws getting more. But he does get the side switch. Mike better off. Roll sweep off the feet. The OD rising tackle. Does it again. This time as a combo ender. Up in the corner, delays a medium. No hit, no home just yet. Wait for confirmed to level 3. Check over the burn.
Great stuff from Complex. Going over there and kind of hitting him from the top. Oh no, misses the hit. And the whiff punish hitting into the super. Michael Becker advancing through top 48.
Michael Becker may be ordering warm water with stale bread, but Michael Becker, you are doing fantastic when it comes to combat. 3-1, Mikex.
Appreciate you being here.
I know someone did not just say Baki is mid to 10. I'm not, you know what? I'm not gonna entertain that troll.
Baki
nice
is
try.
mid.
Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Anyway, Liquid with the sim. Baki on the Cammy. Good matchup for her. She can dodge all these limbs. It's hard for her to like. It's hard for Sim to like get a chance to get her off. You know, when she's in, she sticks with the light. She got the dive kicks to reset the pressure. Things like that catch the elongated limbs.
Oh, nice on the way down. Man, Dhalsim's like jump is just so slow where you think that you're able to kind of like ace it down, but you time it a little wrong and you're gonna get hit afterwards. But Baki going in for the dive kick just to miss the drive impact punish. And nothing else in the skies there either.
Having the fireball, careful now. Any bad elongated limb is going to be bad for Sim. Like a dive kick, you see the air. I think the float changes definitely help out. You can cancel into a button faster, but Baki going to be able to take this round long. He'll drop it. There's a new combo. I do believe using that back fist to fall right after it. Doc coming through with the 1150. What's up? What's good? What's good? Hopefully get your movie within the next 5 years. I don't know.
Okay, nice going back to mid screen because obviously that's what Dhalsim wants, right? Just trying to keep you away from him. But with that dive kick, he utilizes so well. And of course, you know, Cammy's spin knuckle can go through so many instances too where it will help her in this long run. So I wonder if Dhalsim kind of has a tough time fighting against Cammy in this instance. But I mean, Liquid O is playing it really well where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go in and now I'm gonna back off.
It just makes him have to think about the economy of buttons that he's spinning and the fireball. Drive rush jab, which gets nice and close. That's what I'm talking about. You have slower limbs. It's hard for you to interrupt the drive rush. You have to use like back medium kick, but there are ranges where it's not going to hit as well. The risk reward is in her favor, and Baki, with the bar built up, is going to cash out cleanly. First game to him. Liquid, he has some other characters. I think he's got a Ed, but he's sticking with the sim. It's all sim today. He is Simpson.
It's all a simulation.
In the simulation. I like that. Oh, no answer. Yeah, again, it's hard.
Yeah,
to answer at that range.
Yeah.
And the timing. Yeah, yoga uppercuts are going to be able to be effective at that range. Like get closed up. It's hard.
Oh, no answer coming in from Baki. You think that Baki would definitely do like DP, but goes for the grab. Liquid definitely wanted that to happen. And then dive kick is like, you have a dive kick? I have one too, but it's shorter.
Definitely shorter. Not much reward, so Liquid having to spend level 1 to get some damage. Definitely helps out though. When you have to lead a sim in any game, this is what you want. This is your win condition. The anti-air is there. Triple yoga lance that was on point. Liquid, you nasty for that one. That back fierce was clean continuously. Talent bar crisp. You hear the crunch.
Have you ever heard that thing where, like, if Dhalsim was on, like, the 4th story building or 4th level of a building, do you think he would stretch his balls to slap someone on the sidewalk?
Just drop it from above? It's like, bro, we're throwing rocks. He's like, I'm throwing something else.
Oh, yeah.
I'm throwing something else. Hey, man, this is a guy of yoga, all right? You know, he might do that. Oh, there's a punish. That's enough to fault right after.
Anyway, what's this match going on? We got NuckleDu versus Baki. Okay, so it is 1-1. 1-1. We matching up in games here.
This is 1-1. Yeah, I mean, we've all thought it. Come on now, Chad. We crossed your mind once.
Yeah.
Once, twice. Well, you say it like that. Yeah. That's perfect, Barry. Nice interruption. Good one coming through. Say TNS. What's good, baby? Appreciate the love. Marisa.
Oh, here we go. Yep, NuckleDu. Back into that same instance as I mentioned before. You know, it's really hard to, like, again, in that instance too, like, dive kick over dive kick. But Baki is trying to glue onto NuckleDu, but not in a situation where he goes for the grab. Nothing in place. Oh, no anti-air. Yep, there we go. We see the block. Now you're going to put it in burnout.
Overhead blessings from above. One more touch. I like that string. Crouching light kick, crouching medium kick. Didn't finish the job though. It's a 1 DI for death. A dive kick off the OD. Trying to go for the inside.
So smart.
It works out.
So smart. Baki.
I feel like DP would have worked there. Maybe did. You know what? Maybe DP wouldn't have killed Driver Shad. It's fine. It's just fine. Baki, my boy. Not too bad.
Yep, onto the other side, but gets grabbed. And now that is that one situation where we've seen Baki go for a grab, but every time NuckleDu has predicted that he would shimmy, go in for that floating, and then all elsewhere. But NuckleDu, okay, here we go. Good amount of damage.
Able to hit, was able to get a fault right after it. Jump fierce again. Being able to cancel out that float makes it so much better for Sim overall to be able to cancel out of stuff. This should hit.
Ooh,
yeah,
it should hit. Going through the fireball and getting a good amount of damage because this is critical art. Watch your neck.
Coming for that neck. She gets the burnout. Let's get a burnout. Can Liquid fight out of this? He has level 3 view or level 2, excuse me, to bust out with the DI. Off the dive kick. That's the second time we've seen that. Bust up the Sansara, not gonna have a chance. Try to press something. Baki 2 games.
So I like where Baki went for the drive impact a little later because I saw that he immediately did it, but NuckleDu was already in the air. And it was kind of awkward to close things out, but I love how he was so patient and just whipped it out. He whipped out the drive impact.
I mean, sometimes you gotta whip it out before they whip it out. I feel like Liquid was able to whip it out first, saw the counter hit, didn't have the proper timing for it, fidgeting too much, and Baki was able to take it. Final game for Baki. Heavy. Careful now, Spin Knuckle. Once he got into like 2 characters range, Spin Knuckle comes through looking for the DI to clip a button.
All right, now we're getting a little too comfortable with the drive impact, but obviously NuckleDu is not checking those. Gets hit by the headbutt dive kick, but onto the other side now. This is where things are starting to heat up for Dhalsim.
Yeah, Yoga Noogie leading to this. NuckleDu. Big amount of reset. Thought it was gonna be a throw. You really thought, Bozo. You really thought. All right. As Liquid builds up that bar, that means more sequences with like level 1 because he needs that for damage. He needs that level 1 for damage. He needs that access to that bar. Sansara level 2 if he wants for defense. But he's for offense though.
The fireball is not gonna be the move. But I like how NuckleDu is maybe calling out for that dive kick, yeah, or even a spin knuckle. But we block those drive reversals, get a big punish. Baki is on a roll here.
Spin knuckles in, double dashes up, and with the grip. Oh, the OD kills the DI.
Oh, that could have been super, but I wonder if Baki did not want to spend it, but I know NuckleDu wants to, especially that you are in the yellow critical art. That is going to be a good amount of damage. No burnout on Baki's end.
Okay, Gum no Yoga. Liquid with the stand fierce. Baki forced to get hit to keep the drive gauge up. This time Baki blocks it out.
Oh, now
Is
we're
it
in
burnout?
burnouts. Oh,
Chip
no,
him, yeah.
the chip, exactly. NuckleDu tying it up in games here. Both players in their last game.
I like this. I like the way Liquid's playing. He's been able to get more leads and put Baki in more scenarios where there's burnout. It's harder for Baki to get in like the way that he'd like to. It's still hard to deal with this character with the dive kicks and the jump ins, but Liquid's been doing a fantastic job keeping outside in that long distance range. But Baki's in right now. The back ride's still there.
Oh, great awareness, you know, just teching in any throws, especially with how close Baki is. Great stuff, going in for the levitation into the Fierce. Now we back things out.
Okay, that's a fireball to lock him down again. He's being a little bit more comfortable with the fireballs. Feels like he can be. Trying to go for a DP. Maybe thought he was going to connect against a float. I'm not sure.
No, 100%. 100%. I mean, Baki definitely had the right idea, but I feel like NuckleDu has playing the spacing game so freaking well. But now Baki definitely knows what's up. Ooh, he definitely tried to see if he can punish that, but gets hit by the neutral jump fierce.
This will be a big win for Baki. We have to spend any bar. And yeah, that means the next round, that means with this perfect KO, close to level 3. Final game, final round, either way.
Oh, the low forward over the fireball. Now we're back in that same situation in the previous round. Ooh, no check on the levitation on the other side here.
Yeah, surprise no crouch fair, so I can jab. That's okay though. All it takes is one dive kick, one errant button getting clipped or hit.
See, and when I mentioned that NuckleDu is playing the spacing game so well, where he's not letting Baki do spin knuckle, do dive kick, because he has called those out in their previous matches. So now he's just playing the waiting game. There's a spin knuckle. He saw the fireball and into the air. Great stuff. And onto the lows as well, onto the other side as well. And super to give him some leg room, thinking space as well. Obviously not in burnout yet, but it may put him almost like at half, like 1.5 bars. Yep.
And drop him. Oh, he went for the meaty spiral arrow. I do like that. Yo, come on, me. We're out of there. In the corner, but we do have some distance, some bar to play with at the bottom. Perfect parries a fireball to get the drive gauge up as much as possible. Jab starter, that's hella. You know what? You spin this. Get your drive gauge up, get your money up, not get money up. Even though the jab starter won't kill, obviously, but it will put Liquid in a good sort of way. He has a slight lead right now.
Yeah, both players slightly sitting at mutual health here, but Baki doesn't have a whole lot of bar to work with. But NuckleDu is sitting so comfortably using OD Fireball. On the other side, uses the Fireball as an insurance here and tries to go for the Spiral Arrow, but the Fireball meets him halfway. NuckleDu proceeds, sending Baki into losers.
Bro, I used to have the most cursed GeoCities websites I make for fighting games, but I'm out here doing some commentary with Lazyboredom on the screen. Anyone Strider. Wait, yeah, Cycle Crusher, the Ender. That new 14 frame Ender, you go for the Oki. And the damage is pretty good on it too, so, you know, we'll switch up for the character.
Oh, here we go. Yep, 801 Strider just keeping Lazyboredom into the corner here. And with that bomb detonation in deck 2, baits the grab. And good amount of damage coming in from that OD.
Nice reversal.
Arch punch, yes, but not enough to kill. Tries to go for the overhead, but great stuff from Lazyboredom. Was able to call it out and block all the way through and into the command grab.
Down some dirt. One tap parry, trying to find the proper moment to counter a button. Try rush low, you'll take that trade. And I think they made the lows better just in general. I feel like, you know, they've buffed a lot of the characters low so that they're better in strings. They want you to use them more, make it more of a mix. To the corner once again, the throws again. She dies with lows and throws, and that's the first one. Walks a super. Might be close to dead. You might be dead actually. No, OD level 2. It's a big girl.
I mean, Cole, that's a lot of damage though.
I'm sorry, I was downplaying the character, my bad. I should have just known that it's Bison. Level 2, a stand fierce, no scaling on that sucker. It's mad good.
Yeah, I feel like anyone Strider definitely has it down on a Lazyboredom, like on LimeWire. Here we go, Lazyboredom, though, still staying alive in here. Getting that command grab, the second command grab that we've seen so far.
Oh, too short for the whiff. We'll get the sweep off the feet though. Punish counter.
Ooh.
Double jump in. Hit him with that cross.
Icky.
All right. That's not real. Drive rush. Back heavy kick at that distance. Wrestle jab saved the day from Lazyboredom.
Oh, that was actually really smart, but going in for the command grab is not going to be something that you want to do afterwards because 81 Strider did play, no, obviously not. I think, well, no. He just knows the matchup really well.
I mean, he used to play Marisa. You're right. He used to play Marisa.
I was thinking that. I wasn't sure if I was right. Okay, good.
It's just been some time since he played the character. Like, as soon as Marisa got nerfed, he was like, wait a minute, this Bison guy does what she does. Better with the bomb on. Ooh, but hold on now. What happens when you're up in the corner? You're feeling the pressure. Oh, the jab gets blessed.
Yep. Oh, no confirm afterwards, but that's okay. I like how Lazyboredom was trying to call out those scissor kicks and hopefully try to like whiff punish, but I know that 801 Strider knows his distance and knows not to throw out anything that's unnecessary. Bomb detonation on deck, going in for another throw. Now it is gone. Marisa's turn.
Oh, quick parries the OD wants none of that.
Okay, that's actually fine.
And that's even better because Lazy didn't have to spend none of that bar at the bottom. No level 3 to make this man learn any history. He's just gonna save that pit. And now neutral jumps a scissor kick. That is a classic weakness to blow up the character.
Mm-hmm.
Medium.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little delay on that one.
Definitely just one more hit, and with that overhead on the knockdown, jumps around and definitely gonna meet him back down. Lazyboredom getting that one game over, matching up.
Apply that overhead directly to the forehead. Called out the super, the bust out. All right, 1-1. Hold on now, let's find out Lazyboredom, that cat. So what Infectious did, he said, all right, feels infectious. Play this character. Get out here. Back throw. Drive rush, medium kick.
Oh, nice block on the overhead. Great jump around, but no completion of the combo. But we are just inching out bit by bit with those resets. And a neutral jump, calling out the grab as well. 81 Strider.
It's definitely a game of who can get started and who can keep that pressure on. Obviously, Bison has tools that are a little bit better, but I think the damage output without the bomb is in favor of Marisa. And some defensive things like that he does. He puts some armor on with the Scutum, able to get the pushback on some of these normals. Wake Up Super also can help too, the level 1. Now it deals with throws. Almost got that whip punish. Will at least perfect parry this and was able to call out the low. Very smart stuff here from Lazyboredom.
Oh my god, yeah, you gotta hold all of that. And of course, Marisa is literally the drive meter eater because you gotta block all these punches. And either you gotta use drive reversal, but in that instance, 801 Strider was sitting with 1 drive meter. Lazyboredom taking advantage of that.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of like the defensive opportunities from Strider. Strider tried to go for it, probably a defensive back throw, put him up in the corner, get some space. Lazyboredom called it out with a neutral jump, Psycho Crusher, a throw again. Up in the corner has been deadly for Lazyboredom to have to deal with the pushback in between the street and the cross up. This man's on fire. Jumps out a perfect parry. Oh, you know what? We're good. American reset. Canadian reset. Never mind.
Oh, that was actually really sick. Lazyboredom is definitely gonna go for that super 3 as well. Nice stuff. And obviously onto the other corner. That was actually really good just because he saw that 81 Strider tried to kind of like get out of like that situation where, okay, you're in burnout. I'm going to keep pressuring you, but Lazyboredom, so brave, challenging so many instances where he had the disadvantage.
I think he understands like when there's a gap, like we saw Strider trying to go for things where armor will be applied and interrupted. Lazyboredom saying this is the stance. Perfect parries the OD, gets the back throw this time. Drive rush interrupted.
We definitely saw like the perfect parry before on the stomp there from Bison, but Lazyboredom didn't get a big punish and goes for the grab. But with 81 Strider, with that big punish counter and the bomb detonation and not a lot of drive meter, Lazyboredom misses the grab though. And here goes the parry.
It's the throw instead though. But these have been like final rounds. Every time I feel like We've seen this happen, at least in the past couple of ones. So Lazyboredom, let me bring it back. All right, multi-hits, blowing up the Gladius. Let's throw right after it, nice and close. I can smell your breath. Push.
Oh, the low forward, he called it out because, you know, with those charge punches, you can definitely interrupt Marisa on the down low, but gets hit by the super.
Plus, so we get a back throw, switch it up a little bit. Gladius. Oh, burnout. This is big. If Lazyboredom could kill without using the bar at the bottom. Oh, this is huge. Last round, level 3, deadly proposition. You get that big lead or big finisher, depending on what you want to do. Lazyboredom. Can he land it though? Cycle Crusher to the corner. What's Yoki like? Jump one out of there. Gets a throw.
Tech throw and meet me in the skies. 81 Strider calls it out so well, and now with the bomb detonation to reward him. Now we back things out with the low forward into the Cycle Crusher. Oh, tries to go for either like a charge to get into the command grab, but 81 Strider gets a perfect KO against Lazyboredom. 2-1. Or no, 2-2 actually, I see.
All evened out. I really thought that level 3 was going to come into fruition, but try to keep the pressure on and like the push towards the corner and the variance that he's doing up in the corner once he gets Lazyboredom there. All right, final game. Heavy kick, Cycle Crusher right after it. Back heavy kick this time, switches it up instead of a throw. Some variance on it.
Oh, I like how 81 Strider just used jab just to stop Lazyboredom in their tracks. Goes in for a low forward, into the drive rush, and grabs the parry, but the detonation goes off. Nothing to see here. Overhead. We got match point over to 81 Strider.
Anti-air is there with the crouch fears, had the distance to do so. He is swinging. He's normal. He's looking for a home, as my boy Brandon would say. Not going for the anti-air, double jumps again. We all get got by that, don't worry. Lazyboredom.
Oh, nice. He also calls out that 81 Strider was going to grab after getting hit by the charge. Now, perfect parry. Yeah, we don't want to get into that same situation where we're getting burnt out by Marisa using all these hard normals and into the overhead. I want you to stay in the corner. I want you to keep blocking all of these hits.
Yeah, because it takes away all that drive gauge. The air is right there. Trying to go for the stamp gears. No! He dropped the combo. It's supposed to be stamp gears into the super. Lazyboredom. Don't get lazy with those confirms. I think he had to delay the second hit of the hell attack to connect the scissor kick because it's a little finicky. Ball game found around either way. Lazyboredom will definitely take that to the bank. Golly. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Catching him as his dash way in. Now, Lazyboredom has a chance. Oh, he calls out the parry too. Great stuff. Getting the grab too and getting a good amount of damage. Now, 81 Strider's turn. Throwing Lazyboredom into the corner.
That back throws everything. Strider gets some room. Approach on his own terms with a scissor kick. That blows up the Gladius if need be. Lazyboredom.
That's it. Lazyboredom. Hongshu Mimi. Good stuff.
Tuck him in. Lazyboredom.
And put him in the bed. Let's go.
Damn.
It's night time.
Still on the sim.
Oh. Let's go. We are back in Akuma's Kool-Aid lair. I definitely want to like go into that lair and just jump in that red liquid. I know that would fix me so much.
Well, it's just like a nice little, it's like a hot tub.
A hot tub full of Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
anyway, we got, Liquid versus Adrian. I really like how Adrian calls out for anything with a drive rush, levitating into the air and going in for the fierce. Ooh, fireball to negate through the fireball from Ryu. I see it.
Adrian did wake up with buttons, but at least he stopped the charge of Blossom. Boop beat, by the way, with the raid. Thank you so much. Consi also, thank you for the sub, brother. Appreciate the love. No anti-air, went for the float preemptively, but no button on the way down. Voids a fireball, gets a side switch off the medium.
Oh, Adrian tried to go for an interruption off the levitation and teleportation onto the other side. Now, Adrian has to slowly like walk in, block, walk in, block. I know it's so boring, but that's how you're gonna progress through a match like this. But Liquid, just playing so clean, but gets it by the drive impacts from far away. We are definitely gonna see that level 2 super though.
The kill, one more touch will.
Careful, he's in burnout though. He's in burnout.
The Tatsu! Oh, so
It's
smart.
fireball too. Okay, I just want to say like it could be a luck thing, but I think Adrian got so lucky because he saw that he did Tatsu, he didn't want to get chipped out, but miraculously Liquid did fireball.
He saw Liquid back up and was like, what else does he want? He wants to space out with
Exactly.
fireball, but he earned his way, as you mentioned. Walk in, block to be able to hit things like DI, get some damage going on the phone, side switch, loopy-loop throw, go for the side on fireball instead, staying fierce right after. As he lands, he kills the drive gauge. Look, Widow's got the lead. Ooh, dive kick. Oh, excuse me, Adrian's still got a lead. A little bit more work to do, Liquid.
Ooh, punches toes from afar. Okay, and even a fireball as well.
Jump here, dive kick, nice and low with it. Oh, he recovered in time to stay
Oh, yeah, I really like how Adrian kind of like micro-walked a little bit just to see if Liquid would probably go for a button. Great connection, but putting yourself in burnout just for that small interaction is not going to look so good on you. But goes for the super, but Liquid travels on to the other side. That was so sick. And we're going to close out that one round. Both players at neutral points.
Again, going back to the drive rush distance, didn't have the range to get that overhead on. Weaknesses, I'd say, or at least a deficit in this matchup. Liquid tying things up. Float away, jump fierce. I thought he was going to jump medium, to be honest.
Or
you know
even
what?
like, I thought Adrian was going to go for a DP because he thought Liquid would probably go for like a normal just to kind of keep him grounded.
I see. Yeah, that might work out too. Back medium kick, drive rush button. Knockdown, Yoga Fire, perfect parries that flame. Knocks away OD Fireball, but the float's there.
Nice with the low forward into the donkey kick, and then we're going to try a Denjin charge, keep him down. I see you pulling him up a fireball, but I like the prediction on the gravitation. Nice, Adrian going in for that full combo into the DP ender. Now 1-0. So I really like how Adrian was able to call out the teleportation and like levitating Dhalsim as well, because we've seen so many instances where Liquid would go for the levitation and then kind of like hover back and forth and go for like a big punish afterwards.
He's really good about inching his way in. Look at that, slowly inching his way in, got that knockdown. Liquid, a little bit aggressive on wake up. Jump fierce, wasn't able to cancel time to clip that button fine, but that's okay. Mr. Fantastic himself getting swept off the feet, the sweep. Just see a sweep with a sweep. Shouts out to Feisty. No! What if we can DI after that? I don't think so. Maybe not. He's like level 3 after that. Gets him off that donkey kick. That's okay though.
Oh, tries to go for a parry because he calls out the drill, but didn't hit him at all. Tries to go for a donkey kick to meet him in the middle. Really smart stuff from Adrian, but his health is inching down bit by bit as the seconds go by.
Liquid presenting so many different options and changing up where he's spacing things out. I mean, he's been getting kind of risky to be able to mid-range, which is where he wants to be, but he's able to meet him and take the win so far. But now it's all about beat up in the corner. Mummy, jump fierce, reset. OD fireball heavy. Adrian blocking it out. He tried to go for the donkey kick, but got interrupted with a level 1 ender.
Oh, baits it. Yep. Slowly walk up, going for the grab as he saw the parry. Now keeping Dhalsim out of the air too. Now Liquid's got to find a way out. Tries to go for a drill and teleportation back because he definitely calls out that Adrian can check him on the other side. But Adrian is jumping at him. Liquid not taking any chances, is going for anti-airs here. Oh! Pick him up, pick him up.
Put his ass down. Adrian, he's been having to take some damage here and there, but he knows that his once he get in is going to be way more. Takes a turn with the ODDP. Forward heavy kick. Kills some drive gauge, not the proper combo, but you know what? We'll take the drive gauge damage either way.
Oh my gosh. Adrian is playing out of his mind right now because he keeps seeing Liquid go in for a teleportation and going for the fancy jab drive rush combo. And then we're going to see no super. We see an overhead though.
Not even necessary. That man did backdash drive rush jab. He is playing Ryu like Ken. It's definitely a dark night right here. Looking real dark for Liquid. Game up.
Oh, here we go. Liquid getting the party started as well with just catching up on the health. Mutual tripping over the fireball, calls out the levitation, and we are back into that same scenario from the last match. Okay.
These throws are so strong. The buttons right after also are dangerous too. Yeah, in between the string, hits the jab. That could have been a better jump in right there. Adrian still has the lead. Fireball, one more hit. My man is jabbing for his life. Trying to find anything to hit off the medium. If you can't perfect parry, get DI'd and die. And XP on that one.
It's tough too because with that much health, like you think that you can like retract back with drive impact, but you don't have a lot of health to work with. So that was really smart from Adrian. Ooh, tries to go for the whiff punishing into the donkey kick to close the gap here. Onto the other side, we get the grab. Liquid getting a little slow with his game plan too, because you know we've been seeing a lot of levitation from his end, but Adrian would always call those out.
Adrian with the walk forward, the confidence. There's the anti-air. Liquid sets him at the perfect place at that medium, but there's the OD. We talked about how we might have to spend a little bit of drive gauge to get the knockdown. Ooh, I thought the DI was gonna hit. I swear on God, I thought the DI was gonna hit. Liquid got the bar lead up, gets the anti-air. Right where he wants him. Chip him out. Yeah, what else can he do?
Yep, the land down. Liquid, still in this. But again, Adrian is on match point. Hadarian.
Parry.
Oh,
he
tries to go for an anti-air.
He almost hit the punish on it too. Adrian would have been sick with it. Wasn't quick with it though. Trying to go for a crouch fierce. Gonna get hit with the super instead. My man's in Gear 5. Monopoly with the sub. Thimble Reborn. My man said Reborn. No Hitman. That's for my anime fans right there. Backwalk. Looking for the recovery off the dive kick. Nothing doing. Burnout. He scatters the drive gauge.
Oh yeah, you really gotta hold that. We gotta find a one hit in, and then we can go for like a level 3 super.
Oh, it's looking mad dark. Liquid ain't got no bar. Blocks it out. Drive gauge is back. Delays the medium. Can't go for the anti-air too
shimmy
close.
as well.
You went for the drive through sweep. Adrian, you different. You are a Dark Knight for sure.
Oh, great back jump because of the fireball coming at his way, while also Dhalsim trying to pressure in any corners. Oh, with the slide!
He backed up though. Didn't want to get hit.
Oh, and there it is, Adrian. 3-0 Liquid. Oh, and
that
again,
level 1 helps out. Her drive rush, if you drive rush like that low, you can catch him walking back, but
Michael Becker's playing Elena, let's go!
Michael Becker, he said, wait a minute, no vanilla. I like a little chocolate in my life. All right, Michael Becker. The DP though, oh no, that was not the right comp. Oh, it was Jumbo, okay, thank you. Jumbo, is what he said. We're talking about the, also over here, there's one more in the US though. Either way, more importantly, we see some Elena on the screen.
That's what I always love to see, because we haven't seen a whole lot of like Elena shine through in any of these tournaments besides, you know, like Twitter clips, so like, oh, look what Elena can do. But it's always nice to see Elena in action because it's, you know, people are showing her at her full potential. She's such a fun character.
She's really good about keeping her space too as well. She has the lead against certain characters, especially ones without fireballs. Gotta keep you out. Try to go for the overhead, but the interruption is there.
Ooh.
Quicker on the draw, quick with it, quick-witted. Lazyboredom. Yes, the super to seal the deal. I like that timing for Lazyboredom. Good defensive timing.
Oh, what a punish counter. There we go. Right into horse and into the level 2 super. Yeah, full damage on, no healing whatsoever because we are already healthy as is. Michael Becker going in for the throw. Lazyboredom got to find a way to defense, to combat through.
It's a heavy.
And there it is.
It's a good start. Big swinging buttons out here. Knockdown, not gonna bring safe up setup. Perfect, parries the jump. Gets a punish counter throw. Dash up, toss again. It's a level 3.
Oh yeah. Go for a parry, but a great opener for Lazyboredom walking in for the throw. Now Mikex going in for that roundhouse, just kind of like dance back and forth, but with the DP anti-air, block to overhead.
Trade, better off. Yeah, Lazy got the burnout. Chip him out. There it is, the super. Does what it has to do. The level 3, the chip opportunity.
No, I'm kind of thinking if Michael Becker could have done like a super in between like the strings and then cancel into super that Lazyboredom did, I'm not entirely sure if he could do that, but it might have been like a chance to do.
Yeah, he might be like, you know, maybe I would have lived. He won't
Yeah.
go the super just yet. Maybe he'll do like one more sequence.
Yeah, for sure.
Possible. So you can pull it back. Try to poke, and that's the effective range that you want to be around. Like the heavy kick on her outside her Gladius range is pretty damn good. Whip punish. Rhino horn. Go to block. No. Level 1 immediately. So you're gonna commit to the option.
Oh, there we go with the first hit. Michael Becker going into the corner, wants to close it out here with that wheel.
If you're asking, is healing ever worthwhile? There are some fringe cases where like you want to get like a further lead. And you want to keep that lead and kind of like keep them up in the corner when they're low on drive gauge, so they can't really dash up or whatever. But again, it's kind of on the rare side, which is good. I'd rather not have it be as effective as it was in 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say like in 4 it was broken, but I think they definitely toned it down a bit. People still use healing, and what's funny is that healing can also be as like an ender. So like you're close to dying, you get healed on, boom, you're dead.
Hey, look at this. Lazyboredom needs some healing right now. Finds a conversion. This is what you want with the character. You have to be able to hit confirm continuously. The second hit, also get those combos, the drive rushes up, things like that. Mikex getting more effective of catchy Lazyboredom standing. So the overheads also are a dangerous threat because Lazyboredom's like, well, that got blocked out, punished. But the more overheads that you have, the more you're thinking about standing up.
Oh, with that overhead knockdown again, tries to go for a command grab, but we go with the OD wheel. Okay, onto the other side. Okay, that was actually really sick. Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought that would have worked. I wonder if that doesn't like connect, or like maybe Mikex did it a little too late.
They'd probably have to be standing. Marisa probably has to be standing for that.
Oh, that's
I'm
true.
betting.
The stance, yep.
Again, that's why keeping them standing is such an important thing. So the overheads are there to like sauce them up so they stand, so other things can land right after. When it doesn't, well, you see moments like that. You see Boredom up around, rasting the drive gauge, charge up, let's whip punish.
Here we go, Mikex.
The medium.
Hi.
Oh, too far out. Lights, they don't connect. But these mediums will.
We're gonna go into the super here. I don't think that's gonna kill just yet, but obviously putting Lazyboredom in burnout will definitely give him an opportunity to kind of like back out. But again, Mike has 1 bar to work with. Picks up the super. I don't know if that's gonna kill.
I don't think it will. It's CA.
Insane! Insane! Insane!
God, Mikex with a confirmed into the super to kill. I've been wrong every goddamn time. God damn, Mike, you are fire for that. You better win, you better win. Both sides use bar, perfect parry, the throw.
Yep, there we go with the drive reversal. Yep, does not want to deal with the charge punch. Great patience from Mike. Utilizing parry as well because we don't want to get into burnout just quick enough here. But Lazyboredom playing the spacing game so well, waiting the right opportunity, but the whiffs there. Mikex finds an opener.
Take it off the medium again. OD, Rhino horn. This time he should block. Yeah, I think he definitely this time hits the brakes a little bit, holds spare to get as much drive gauge as possible. Scratch wheel, double down with that.
Gosh, all right, we going ham with this. We going with Super 1, or even with Super 2. He's gonna do healing. He's gonna do healing.
Oh,
see, I told you, Cola. I love that super when you know your opponent's gonna die. It's just like take a little bit of healing because I am pretty sure you need it.
The BM.
The BM, yeah, it is.
The BM from the baby mama, Mikex. Game point. Damn. So mean for that. All right, as the medium starter gets the drive rush up, knockdown, like the bunker, Superman punch, safe jump setup, perfect parry that. Can't take a turn back, so you try to go for the neutral jump. Makes sense, too low to the ground.
Ride the horse. Oh, tries to fake something out. Yep, the fake out.
The super probably, level 1.
Oh, Great block on the overhead, but nothing to return here. Lazyboredom now backing out because now we're back at sitting at mutual health, or no, not mutual health, drive meter, but not anymore. Mikex used drive reversal. On the other side though. Ooh, there it is. Gonna go for the level 2 super as well. And are we gonna see the healing BM as well? I'm telling ya, I love Thunder so freaking much because it's like, you need some healing? Nah, give it to me.
It's like, you ain't gotta do that. It's just the intent is insane. Lazyboredom, don't get tilted. Set point scenario, perfect parries and charge up stand pierce. And you can add some variants, if I'm not mistaken, to those charge up stand pierces. Except for the level 1. Lazyboredom drive rushing out of there with a stand pierce. Neutral jump. Her neutral jump or her jumping buttons in general are just not so good. Too far for the medium to hit right there. Mental warfare, yes, chat. Yes.
There we go, the drive reversal, but we are in burnout. I like how Mikex just walked back a little bit as he saw Lazyboredom charge up with something, but getting that kill in, looking pretty snazzy. Mikex sitting at match point. Lazyboredom still alive in his. Got hit with the slide though.
Slide. Haven't really seen that too often. Just gonna catch some of this walk forward, walk back
Another
action.
slide.
Gets it again. Gets a meaty stand, medium kick right after it. Setting for success. Interruption off the lights. Frame kill. Would love to hit confirm right there off the medium.
Oh, yep. Again with that charge, just trying to keep the momentum. Lazyboredom wants to keep Mike in the corner, and that parry. Going for the back throw. Setting up
One
time.
Touch. There. Level 3 should be incoming if we don't drop this. Hit him with that green lock. Yes, sir.
We're playing soccer.
This blue lock, no, it's green lock. Mikex 3-1 over Lazyboredom. The switch up. Elena. 3-1. Man, it's good to see this character. You requested it. Mr. Michael Becker, excuse me, delivered it. Well done. He moves on to winner's final. High placement at CEO, and it's going to be the Cammy. I think this matchup still in her favor. I mean, she can get him on the fireballs. Dive kicks are still going to be prevalent and present.
Prevalent and present because the present is a gift.
Present is a present. Oh, I can't say that part anymore. Nah, he's done. He's done. Anyway, Adrian with the jab starter. Get that counter conversion. Light in the crouching medium punch. Back throw. Switch it up.
Man, one of the ways that like Punk plays is that he can open up his opponent so freaking well without like not doing a whole lot. It's just like he knows like how far he is. He knows his opponent's normals, and he's able to just kind of keep that consistency going. Oh my gosh, tongue twister.
He just understands how to like control and corral you. And he'll start adding in the dive kicks with these buttons. As long as he has a character with like fast ass walk speed, he gonna beam your ass. Adrian, how do you find a way outside this corner though, my G?
No!
He reacted to whether it be a fireball, a stand medium, whatever. He was ready and steady with it. Ooh, Punk, that was nasty. All right. Adrian, what's your return? What's your rebuttal?
Oh, there we go to the dive kick on the ankles. Now Adrian's turn, going in for the back throw. Oh man, Punk is pressing so many buttons because he knows when it's his turn. Blocks that though.
Ashwakeki able to hit. I like that jump back medium. If you don't feel like the DP gonna hit, go for the air to air. Safer option from Adrian. Space trap. Donkey kick right after that. Trying to go for the 4 fierce. OD reversal gets the bust out opportunity. No answer. Adrian was thinking about it. Gets it on the second try on the cross cut. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Adrian's got to find one hit, and there it is! Adrian going 1 round up against Punk. Yeah, it's always like instances where you can do like a leg kick and then going into like whatever combo is such a good gap closure in that for how close they are.
Yeah, the space traps for the character are really good in the reward that he gets. And when Adrian's setting it up with the fireballs also definitely helps. Now he's introducing the Hashokeki to kill the drive gauge as much as possible. Ooh, careful now. These stand light kicks again lead to so much more. Punk trying to find a button to stop that from happening. Drive rush jab, stand pierce, and a fireball. Significant damage incoming from Adrian trying to go for the overhead. Denied.
Just kind of like going back and forth. Yeah, I really like how Punk is utilizing the roundhouse here, but finds a way in. Punk gets hit by the ODDP. Now it is Adrian's turn to close the gap and just keeping close to Punk because, you know, like you mentioned before, where Cammy does really well against Ryu, where she can do spin knuckle, going for the dive kicks or anything, wakes up with super, but here we go. Adrian does not need to go with any super, going 1-0 against Punk.
Smart from Adrian to understand that Punk was going to go for the super there. Probably want to kill the drive gauge, wake up with that kind of reversal instead of like an ODDP. Adrian knew what to do. First game up here for Adrian. Perfect parry, rebuttal against Ashokeki. People are wondering how to deal with it in the chat. Well, there's an option right there if you're ready.
Oh, yep, calls out the low forward, going in for the sweep for the knockdown and getting a setup. Now we're back in square one, going for the roundhouse again. Tech throw, dive kick. Adrian's turn to grab.
The dash up, the drive rush, get interrupted. Punk goes for the side switch combo. Adrian with the trade. Takes the advantage, he needs to get himself outside that corner. Her corner pressure with the lights is
Yep, there we go, the low
nasty,
forward.
but
We're just gonna
light.
see a regular DP. Or even a super one, yeah. Totally get it, just want to close things out and get the kill. And again, you are gonna get a level 2 in the next round here. Just a couple of punches, a couple of kicks, got it set. But Adrian starting out strong with the low forward into the combo. Now we're back in that instance in the corner. Another throw.
Look at how close you are. His throw loops are so good. Jab, jab. Shimmy the finesse and bless. Heavy. Shin Hashokeki for the kill. Adrian, you know, a lot of people are pulling up on Ryu being like, oh, that's my character, and then having to drop him or not make it. But Adrian, real deal with it. He might be real deal with it.
Roundhouse again. Another roundhouse and a donkey kick. Get him off of me. And the ODDP also get off of me.
His reads on defense have been fantastic. His space traps have been pretty damn good. But now less room to roam with. Walk up throw. Shoots up in the corner. Blocks it out. Gonna go for the anti-air. Punk recognizing we haven't seen that many DPs or anti-air attempts. Jumps on out.
On the other side, yeah, I thought we might have gotten like a punish on the way down, but Adrian not utilizing his drive meter goes into burnout. Punk calls him out in the skies, ending it with Super 3. Now it is tied to 1-1.
I gotta admit, you know, Adrian's rotation of defensive situations up in the corner, jump out, block it out, OD reversal sometimes, even when that mid-screen have been fantastic. However, Punk able to find a read on what he wants to do and get that air-to-air as you mentioned into the super for the finish. Leads us to game, all equal. Drive rush jab interrupts the forward fears. Sorry, I'm strong, it gets a shimmy.
Yep. Calls it out on the grab. Now we're going for another grab because Adrian is too scared to grab, but with the third one, oh, with the shimmy as well. Great patience from Adrian. Now Punk is trying to open him up here, and he does. Goes for the drive impact for the reset.
Rubber Stampiers, DP.
Oh, that's it.
Does it have to be a different version, or the timing was bad? I'm not sure. But the spin knuckle still get the kill. You know, that could have been dangerous. DI in the corner after getting some of that damage would have been devious. The Punk stays wicked.
Oh, onto the other side with a low parry. Perfect too. Nice. He's doing a really good job of keeping Punk in the corner, but as he finds an opening with those challenges, tries to shimmy back and forth, but goes for the sweep to knock him down. And the grab off the parry.
Yeah, kills the drive gauge. Less he can utilize. Interrupts the donkey kick from coming through. Adrian trying to use that to bait out possibly a DI from Punk, but it's not even going to happen. Not even going to get to that step at all. We're still on the first level. Take off the neck. Bam! Punk. 2 up now.
That would fix me so much. I need that.
Oh, the neck crack. You know what? I saw a thing where someone got paralyzed by a chiropractor. I'll never do it. I'll never do it.
Bro, I wish that were me. So I got the one piece neck, you know what I mean? Like, they got thick ass necks.
The Luffy? Oh, you got one of them. Oh, like the giant neck. Like
Yeah,
that,
like crocodile.
Like crocodile. The crocodile neck is crazy. Oh, drive rush jab. Get the Stampiers right after. ODDP. Dump another damage. Punk. Using bigger buttons here. That's too
a little
far.
too close, yeah.
Yeah. The Popeye neck. Shut up, chat. Oh, the low force. Speaking of Popeye, this man is spinach. losing all that green. Set point.
Oh, nice, calling out that Punk was gonna walk in, go for a grab, getting that ODDP, but that does not deter Punk from what he's trying to do here. Adrian doesn't call out the empty dive kick either.
Back throw, meaty fireball right after it, just in case there's a wake up super possibly. Donkey kick, punish counter, stock up. The anti-air is there for Punk.
Low forward, but no connection afterwards. But here we go with that low forward, but it is blocked. Punk always challenging anything that meets his eyes, going for that level 3 super, and obviously gonna not put him in pro, but hopefully his life is out of here, and it is.
Yeah, it is. 3-1. Man. That's why they call him the god. This man has figured out the game plan that Adrian want to land with the forward heavy kicks.
To those like onsens in Japan, and then you can like go to the onsen with your bros, wash your back.
Yeah, trying to save water. Trying to save water. Yeah. Round start DI. Naji, always been a very active and aggressive Juri player, especially on defense. But, yeah, you know, chat kind of right. It's going to be tough to watch for the character because Juri kind of get harassed by the booms continuously for anti-fireball play. Not the best. But I feel like if you're Juri, you know that you're going to have a game plan in your mind to deal with the rhythm and the way the booms are being thrown out.
Oh, gets hit by the OD fireball, blocks the OD somersault. Now here we go, Naji's turn, back throw. Now we have the advantage of just walking towards Du, but we called the drive impact, you know, as you mentioned before, like the Hollywood drive impact in the start of the game, not gonna work on Du. He's got the reactions on point.
Man's too ready with it. However, he isn't burnt out, but the anti-air is going to be there. He walked back to get that stand medium kick. And Guile's got so many anti-airs. He's got crouch pierce, he's got flash kick. It's about picking the right one to get the job done. OD fireball, we get the pickup right after with the DP. Stock up.
Nice, yep. Going back in. Jumping at Guile, you know, again, like it's so scary to jump at Guile when he's like crouching. It's just like, I shouldn't, but I wanted to.
It activates something in your brain, but this time, that's even better for Du to not go for the flash kick. See, more unlike we would have went for the flash kick, Du gets a bigger punish off of that very smart stuff. The down kick looking to bless a crouching medium kick, possibly. Oh, the arrow shot against the drive rush or an OD, whatever it may be. It's level 3. It's victory for NuckleDu.
Not even the full super too, which I actually appreciate. Because like there's some like matches where it's like, okay, level 3 super, just like that first hit is gonna kill, but it just goes straight into the animation. It's just like, I don't need to see this. Can I just press start, fast forward, please?
That happens all the time in tournament. Like all the time, people are like, "Yo, I want to come on, bro. Like let's keep this going." But we're gonna go over to Mai. So something character that he has played in tournament and done well with, but I feel like Du is really informed. This matchup, it's gonna be better than Juri, but you have to spend OD gauge to get through the buffet of boom. Whatever it takes, though.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, you know, like I feel like for every character, it's universal, right? Like just going through Guile's booms where you just have to stop and block, or it's like if you have a fireball, great. If your character doesn't, good luck.
Actually, more so because you can build up that bar against you, but if you have a fireball to fight back with, it forces her to have to expend some resources. This is what Du's trying to do here. Level 1.
Level 1. Yep, for the anti-air.
Oh
that
my
was
god, that
really
was
sick. I thought he was gonna be on the other side. What?
Hitting with a Houdini. Very nice stuff. Now she still has the lead though.
Oh, tries to go for the DP whiff punish, but does not work out in his favor. Du using all of his resources, going to burnout to close that round out.
We'll take it back from the brink. Good stuff for Du so far. There's the OD once again. Now she have to expend a bit of drive gauge. Holding parry to get it back. Du advances. Upside down kick. Whip punish gets a stand fierce. 3-piece. Meaty blade. Backs up to get the punish. Wasn't even meaty, excuse me. But it called out the dive kick.
Oh, enough time to go for just a regular anti-air. But here we go to level 2, putting Naji in burnout. Now this is going to be really scary for Naji because he has to find a way out, but lands on a boom instead.
That combo!
And there it is!
Bro, dude is... People like you, dude, will not see the gates of God for that nasty ass work. Sonic Boom and the fall of Sonic Boom was crazy work. Like, the timing, the spacing, man, Naji switches to Cammy, a big rotation of characters. Ooh. Is this gonna be enough? It's ride or die.
Now, as you mentioned before, I feel like, you know, Cammy has a generic game plan where you see like a fireball, spin knuckle through it, hooligan, dive kick. But with how Guile recovers so quick after his sonic booms, I wonder if this may be like a little tough for Cammy, but time will tell.
I think dive kicks are good for her when he wants to anti-air with like crouch fierce or stand medium kick. On the ground, her bugs are really good, but Du has played this matchup so much against Punk.
I mean, he plays Cammy too.
There. Oh. Yeah, that's true, and that's right. So Naji is gonna have to show him something different, right?
Showing him different already, going for the low forward, but Du still keeping his pace, and with that OD dive kick to close the gap, Du still has a lot of health to work with.
Quite a bit. No whip punish on the crouching, medium kick, upside down kick to crush the crouching medium kick. Had it come through, gets the blessings from above, send this man straight down to hell. It is set point for Du.
Oh, there we go with that punish counter and into the flash kick and jumping through the boom. But gets hit with the OD somersaults. Oh, see? As I mentioned before, you know, like doing the spin knuckle is good, but when you know that your opponent's just gonna back away, you're gonna get whiff punished really hard.
This boy Du is getting deadly. Level 2. Reversal, no, the space out too much. Now she would be in a bad sort of way, would be punished for that. Du's almost back with bar. He's back in green graces. If you jump, it doesn't matter. He's looking for the DI. Looking at that impact. The low though. Naji, a little bit of carry. Du blocks it out on wake up. He's willing to just chill. The charge up, counter hit, stand fierce. Nothing big after it.
Oh, with that much health too and a whole lot of resources, Naji's got to find a way in. Goes for the super. It is in the yellow. I know for a fact that's gonna kill. And it's very spendy, right? It's so spendy, but just anything to close out a round against one of the best players in this region.
It's been whatever it takes, though. Do whatever it takes. But dude, getting that bar back up for maybe level 2 later on. Repeats with the flash kick, the blade right after it. Switch kick, the timing is Du. Upside down kick interrupted, but Du striking right back with the crouching with the kick, getting that counter combo.
Oh no!
Level 2 incoming. All the baby booms. Back fist, that's a lot of damage tacked on.
All right, ending it with the flash kick here. Oh, nice patience from Naji. Now putting NuckleDu in burnout. Gets hit by the overhead. Du going 3-0 against Naji. Naji is unfortunately going home with 7th place.
In the thing, and then type it out here. I love you, Space Boy. This man
he just want people to be aware of what's going on. Yeah.
I didn't rage quit. I swear he didn't. He wouldn't. Also, scissor kick is really good in this matchup. It's hard for her to punish it on block, so it can space out even easier against her. So apply pressure, just don't get knocked down. Name of the game is do not get knocked down. She'll go to town. Fan pressure up in the corner especially. Perfect parry and the punish right after. My favorite book, I read it every night. Strider understands what to do in this matchup.
Really does. I feel like, you know, at this point you fought so many Mai's where you've learned like how she works and like what kind of normals that she throws out just to connect things. So 81 Strider having that knowledge up over Space Boy and also with the round.
Right, holding parry. Now there's the OD. Careful now, close to the corner is not where you want to be because of course that defense looking a little deficient with the character. Have to use like super and try to prevent that from happening again. Perfect parry, having a button and a scissor kick, baits out the reversal. Not the proper punish. Oh no.
Oh, backdashes away from the grab with the perfect parry, and that's really smart going in for the level 1 super just so you get the charge fans, but Strider calls out, goes for the super.
Oh, like a One Piece character. Hit him with that Z. Look at the level 1 though, gets a throw. Trying to close the burnout, set out the fan, the anti-air is there. So that would be a burnout. Space Boy playing around it immaculately. Holding parry, but that allows the throw to happen and gets the kill. Playing around that burnout decision was perfect, Space Boy. Round and round right now.
Nice, yep, going in for the throw again. Yeah, Maya's throws have been like super annoying where like her walk speed is really fast, which complements those throw loops that she has. So again, here we go with that level 1 supercharged fans as well. Getting hit by the first 2. Strider's gotta think of something with that much health. And like he has a lot of resources to work with too. That drive meter, level 1 super.
That's a fun access point though. Walk up throw on the tap parry attempt. Be a start. Dash up throw again. Driver overhead.
Oh, nice, go for an overhead.
Damn, Space Boy was ready. Now, if you would have mistimed that, you would have been close to deaded, if not deaded right after, because Strider would have hit you with the bomb. Set up right after, he wouldn't let you live.
Okay.
Right, Psycho Crusher, follow up. People are getting better about using that for the corner carry. Caught him on the back dash. Smart stuff. Good awareness for Space Boy. Follow up.
Is backing away, trying to find ways in for any whiff punish, going for the overhead and to the throw. I really like that. But Space Boy wakes up with level 1 super, and here we go with the fans, and reacts with the DP, and backdashes. Holy cow!
This man's avoiding everything, not trying to get gripped up at all. Space Boy, with situations that are putting Strider on the back foot, he's not able to get the jump ins like he'd like to. Not able to get anything going in the neutral so far. Keep it up. Anti-air was there, of course. Traverse back throw. There's a low right after. Get that crouch fierce follow-up. Psycho Crusher for the distance. But Strider maybe has to go for bomb. Maybe has to enforce the bomb mix right after, or at least the fear of the bomb. And going for the Oki, and Space Boy afterwards is doing good on defense. Puts momentum right back in his hands. Impact.
Oh, yep. Going for the drive impact, and with that level 2 super as well. Oh my gosh, with that much health, and of course Space Boy back in burnout. Oh, challenges for the jab. Gets that one, or the one match up 2-0.
It's a very quick stand block too from Space Boy. His defense, his other things has been really good too. Offers a stand medium, get a lot of free Oki on that, and not a lot of drive gauge should be utilized until after with the OD fan, with the pressure. Space trap, stand fierce fan right after that. Only been fans, now it's buttons.
That was actually really sick too, because it's a low forward with that much space too. It's really hard to depict whether like you can press a button or not. Great stuff from Space Boy. Now that 81 Strider is back into burnout here, gets hit by the overhead and goes for the throw. Nowhere in sight to that Mai can hold your hand in such a tough time.
So I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Your defense without bar at the bottom, it sucks, Bison. I'm sorry. Bomb is on. Now Strider going for the bomb, a little bit more damage incoming. Dash up throw right after.
Oh,
hey.
That was actually really sneaky from Strider. That was actually really sick. Nice check on the drive rush coming in from Space Boy. Strider is still in this.
See how things switch up a little bit more when you get the bomb on, get a little bit more damage in your interactions. But again, like the Oki, like choosing when to go for the Oki and when the bomb, definitely like the choice for Bison this season.
Nice.
Damn, really?
Calls out the Psycho Crusher. Here we go, Space Boy going in for the throw loop. No, A1 Strider called out that grab. That's for the attack. And the low forward, here comes the bomb detonation. No, not just yet.
The parry attempt, gets a grip. First most punish counter, this one normal, but one more access of damage. The low caught him walking back. Resets with the overhead. You're dead. That's CA. Catch his cutscene. Space Boy 3-0 Strider. I will tell you one thing right now. Space Boy is a nice dude, but don't let him see you in the match. Don't let him see you on these streets. He get down and dirty with it. That overhead, you're different, Space Boy.
You know what? They should just everyone. Yeah. They should mega buff Mai too.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
I don't think she's strong at all. They should really buff her. And you know the matchup between JP and Manon? That's 9-1.
They won't kill you for that one in Roblox. Oh, this is what Marisa dies to.
Let's go. We love spreading propaganda on the internet.
Oh, yeah, Lazyboredom trying to spill
Overhead.
the brain matter of NuckleDu. Perfect parry. That defense on. Burnout.
Oh, jeez, NuckleDu. Okay, going in for the loops here, the boom loops, using up all his drive meter, but misses it. But that's totally okay because Lazyboredom is in chip out.
My favorite things about Du is that he calculates how to kill your drive gauge. Like, even if it kills his, he's fine with that, no matter what. Too far for the sweep. I like the idea, but the intention not there. Lazyboredom getting a fantastic punish counter.
I like the parry. Yep. Does not want to get hit with anything afterwards as Marisa keeps you on the ground. Nice. Calling out the overhead and going in for the OD flash kick.
The distance. Drive rushes in on his terms. Level 3. Close to burnout for this, if not burnout. Get a meaty boom if you'd like to. Nah, not burnout just yet. OD? No, he just waits. Doesn't spin any bar, doesn't have to. See, he's so efficient. He doesn't have to spin any bar. Oh my god.
Oh.
The grace of God saved you. The cap god saved your ass. You should have died for that, but he stays alive.
Man, yeah, I feel like that's like really tough too because I feel like what Marisa can do is maybe like charge through her punches, but Du definitely walks up every time and goes for the low forward for the interruption. Great backdash coming in from Du and getting that optimal punish. Setting up a boom in between just so Lazyboredom can stall in his movement and try to make some more time in the drive meter here.
You can tell Lazyboredom's fought this matchup with as many perfect parries as he had, walking forward, looking for the gladiator, trying to go for a button there, got interrupted on the second part. Sweep. Lazyboredom with the air-to-air approach. If you can't anti-air, meet him up in the skies.
Oh, calls out the Superman dive with that OD somersault. Oh, here we go. Oh, tries to go for a command grab, but NuckleDu calling out that as well. Okay, just kidding. Here we go, Lazyboredom. Here's your chance.
Nice little fadeaway against the Gladius. Smart stuff. Yo, this matchup, this isn't a bad matchup for Guile. Even Du and other Guile players have said it is, but the way he's playing it, hey, maybe not, you know? Knockdown, nice and close. Drive rush, all the good. He works with the stand medium kick. Du blocks it out. Gladius. Walk up back throw.
Okay, yep. Grabbing the armor, and here we go with the level 2 super. Now you gotta hold all of that. Lazyboredom not in burnout just yet. Very close with the parry as well. Keep parrying, keep parrying. But gets hit with the perfect parry, but that's okay. Lazyboredom is still alive, but in burnout.
Dragon suplex connects. Drive impact.
Oh, no.
That's flat. You know, what's on paper doesn't always happen in the match, and Du has been killing the drive gauge to disallow Lazyboredom too much. There we go. Superman punch starts things off. I mean, he has a lot of, like, Marisa has a lot of anti-fireball tools that Lazyboredom can use, but Du is initiating with these lows continuously. Perfect pairing with the punishes right after. It's been hard to stop the booms when they aren't really a problem.
Perfect parry. Yeah, Du is keeping up that momentum again. Now gets hit by the armor again, too. Holy crap. Oh, there we go with the flash kick as well. Now Lazyboredom taking advantage of that mistake from Du. Now we are trying to go for a Superman dive, but we get hit by the OD flash kick. Now we parry and make our way in.
Holding parry, trying to get the perfect parries as well. Hitting his way in. Oh my god, the heavy kick able to hit. No level 2 activation with the level 1. Sonic Hurricane. NATO season. OD, yeah, stop that.
No.
Overhead. This man Du.
I feel like Lazyboredom knew that if he tried to go for the drive impact, Du would have definitely like go for like a normal and then cancel into super. Because I've seen it multiple times from Du, and it can happen in this instance too.
It happened to you, Lazyboredom. Get a flash kick there, yep. More stuff. There's a stand fierce, 3-piece, blade is out. Overhead
gets
connects.
Hit by the overhead. Just one more combo for Du to connect with and end with a super 3. But goes in for the grab. Lazyboredom at his wit's end here. Oh.
He's spraying the overhead hit. Buffers the medium.
That's huge. That's huge.
Level 3. Has to go to level 3. Oh,
He doesn't want to set it.
You know what? If it works, you're a genius. If it works, you're a genius. The jump back. Oh, look at this Odie. It's not enough.
Okay, great block on the low forward. Oh, he's backing up, backing in. Careful.
Could've been it.
Oh, Lazyboredom trades in, still with a pixel health. He's still alive in this.
This man believed like it was Sunday. There we go. Gladys gets the upside down kick. I like to see that. The neutral jump though. Dude, he understands we've seen Superman punch so consistently, and so he just holds on to put him south. Not gonna go for the anti-air, not the proper one at the very least. Magnum bunker, toe tap, dash up, the grip. Overhead.
Oh, overhead. That's the first overhead we've seen that actually hits. Now Du cornered. He's got to find a way out here, but getting hit by all these punches, but he calls out with the Odie somersault kick.
Come on. Let the bar do. Push him back as well. Oh, caught the recovery, the parry. Didn't finish him off. Trying to go for the OD. The anti-was there. Flash kick, of course. What else could you do? Lazyboredom goes down. A hard fought. 3-0, but a 3-0 nonetheless. NuckleDu moves. Bracket.
Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Thank you for yapping up in the chat as always. But here we go. Adrian versus Spaceboy.
It's gonna go in. Nice shimmy, starting things off. Crouching medium punch, 6 frame with the quickness.
Oh, I love the patience from Spaceboy, just waiting for the fan to get out of block stun and going in for the grab. Now Adrian has to hold all these fans here, but goes for the ODDP for that answer.
This way with his own reversal, doesn't have to use any bar, gets a stand medium kick right after it. Adrian trying to press something, hoping. But Spaceboy, his space traps and his anti-airs have been so good. Speaking of the former, that stand medium level 1 immediately enhance the fan. Zoom in on this damage.
Stay down. Oh, stay down.
Go again. Oh my lord, let him out of the corner. Might be some OD gauge or reversal jab. That was good. Against the overhead, try to go for his own. Look for a button. AdrianNY.
Oh no, bounces off the fireball. That's super unfortunate. Obviously had the right idea, right? Because if you were to block the fireball, that would give leverage to Spaceboy to just go in for free.
Well, see, Adrian does rotate his defensive options up, especially, but Spaceboy's spacing has been out of this world. All right, on the side. OD fireball. Hits the heavy, the sand pierces the fan right after. Damage racking up. And as it's racking up, he builds a bar, dive kick able to hit. All right.
I guess like he was unsure if the jump in would have worked, but it's better to get a hit than nothing.
100%. Definitely go for it.
Nice, here we go. Spaceboy going in for that level 1 super. Now you gotta hold all of that with these fans, but I like how Adrian went for the OD fireball just to distinguish the fans, or extinguish the fans. Oh!
A back forward pierce for the plus frames, donkey kick. Bar built up here from Spaceboy. He was just going to block it all out, get the bar back. OD anti-air.
Oh, yeah.
How many times have we seen that today from Spaceboy alone? Send out the fans, make him lay on the DP. Spaceboy corralling, controlling Adrian.
Nice, there we go with the fierce and into the follow-up. Gets hit by the OD fireball up close. Here we go, no dive kick or no dive in whatsoever. Spaceboy getting that full jump in, and afterwards using Super 1 to get the charge fans. Nice, Adrian's gotta hold that, but he's gonna go into burnout here. That's super unfortunate, going for the fierce again. Do we do another fierce? No, we got a drive impact instead with the wall splat.
I think he went to level 3 as soon as he saw the DI. But maybe not, maybe not. Spaceboy, level 1. I thought that was the intention. Go for the donkey kick. If they go for the DI, you level 3 right after it, but yeesh. 2 games.
Interesting.
parry.
Drive impact. And there we go. Yeah, the perfect parry. Adrian is not sleeping at the wheel, but Space Boy kind of recuperating back from that mistake here.
Knockdown, reversal.
Gotcha. Interesting. That was actually really sick to go for the follow-up because Mai's drive rush is so quick. Like, she's running somewhere. It's kind of like me running after the ice cream truck in the neighborhood. Like, take my money.
Stop. One more. Heavy kick. Trying to go for the tap parry. He's trying to read the buttons. The intention of Space Boy, but he's been switching it up.
Oh, with that
every
overhead.
single parry. Dash X Rendar coming through with the sub. Thank you so much for the love. Space Boy's on set point now, just for you.
Oh, cross cut. Great stuff from Adrian. Now, it's like really hard whenever you think about it because I like how Space Boy is utilizing Fierce because even if you're blocking it, you are like losing drive meter bit by bit. But Adrian has to kind of like walk back just a tad bit, just to kind of throw some more fireballs and slowly recharge back that drive meter.
Down for the Oki. Adrian's able to attack. The Odi fan's able to connect though. Double time. We get a 5-piece conversion off of it with the DP ender. And this, again, is where Space Boy's been able to win. He's been able to rotate his options. All the drive rush throws and the throw pressure overall. He is getting all looped. He is getting all looped. Oh, time to loop you right back at him. Back throw.
Oh, tries to go for an overhead afterwards, but it looks like Adrian's going to use all of his meter to go into super. Now, you are in the yellow. This is going to kill. This is not going to kill. But it is going to kill the chip here.
Oh, the wake up super gets a donkey kick. Adrian tried to get that chip, but Space Boy's had enough. Super, I mean, bro, at least let me finish the cutscene. Come on, Adrian.
No, valid. It's valid. It's valid. I get it. Adrian's like, I know that's going to kill. I'm getting out of here. I totally get it. But obviously, GG's too. He said help.
Where did he go? He said,
help.
X stands for any sort of character that he wants to play, but right now, it's going with Elena, so it's going to be Ebony versus Ivory. Let's get it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, these two ladies look like they're like made out of candy, you know, like Elena got the cotton candy going on, and like Punk Cammy got like, you know, the
bubble gum.
The bubble gum, yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I'm about to taste the favorite cereal of the loops. Denying that from happening. Mikex, put the pressure on. Outside the screen. Oh, can't press a button. It wasn't plus enough. Overhead.
Oh, there we go. Great punish. Punk was still ducking to defend himself from those legs. Gets that one round up first time.
Go Becker. I try to get the confirm, but blocked out and punished from Punk. Tri-brush throw right after. I mean, Cammy's pressure is different, but definitely just as insane as Elena's. It's just strike throw, nice and close after some of these jabs. The meaty crouch fierce, that's hella plus. That leads into so much. And this will lead into level 3. We'll see if Mr. Michael Becker will switch it up, hit something different in terms of like the character selection, or if he sticks it out with Elena.
Yeah, I kind of wonder because, like, I know that, like, he has Elena and, like, he has a chance with Elena, so it looks like we're gonna go with it.
Yeah. Sticking with it. The difficulty of the character people are pointing out is that she has to be standing. So you have to enforce that overhead game first, and then you'll get those conversions when she's standing. And
oh, we riding the horse off to the sunset.
Oh, it might be the last sunset he sees. Empty throw, Punk, pushes positions.
Oh, here we go. Yep, right in the horse and off to the other side here. Oh, close enough. Going for the low forward. We're going to go for the level 1 super at all? No, not yet. I wonder if you can combo into level 1 super in this instance because, like, he put Mike into the corner where it might have been enough to kind of get him. I don't know.
Maybe. Either way, Punk has been so good about staying outside that range. This time goes for the hard knockdown. So the conversion off a crouching knee kick, but
gotcha.
He knows how to be effective and catches the heavy. The heavy is such a good poke button, but he dive kicked it. Ooh. Caught for the corner again. The backdash almost caught him with the finesse. No plus that time.
Oh, great call from Punk, but no completion of the combo. Mike has a chance going back up with that drive meter as well, trying to get back to half of it. But with that punish counter, great confirm. Here we go. Punk going in for the super, hoping for Mike to go into burnout.
Ooh, yeah. All you got is the bar at the bottom to your name. Trying to out shimmy him. You'll take that trade, put him up in the corner. Reversal buttons on wake up though from Punk. No fear in his heart. Might get a conversion into level 3 or like a level 2 at the very least. For the anti-air. One touch scenario now. The hooligan. Oh, but he wasn't able to go for like any sort of overhead.
Oh my gosh, with the pixel. Here we go. Mikex trying to take all of his chances here. He's trying to go for the light kick, but we're going to go into the super instead. Mikex not taking his chances. Let's go.
Mikex said life is a ball.
F it, we ball.
Ball is life. All right, Mikex. Had to use a lot of bar, but whatever it takes to stay in. Goal! Shut up, chat. No anti-air. Oh, Punk with the fat jump in. Off the fierce. He's really earned his dominance by having the ground game be insane. And Mike, again, she's been ducking so often that has not been able to get the conversion that he has wanted. He has had so continuously previously in other matches.
Oh no, Mike definitely had an input error there. Punk is going to capitalize off that mistake and go into that super to close it out. 2-0.
Disallowing the overhead stuff from happening, that means that it's harder to get them standing, to get those conversions landing like you like to the big damage that she can do. There we go. Finally finds it overhead. Put a little bit of green sauce on that. All right. Scratch will ender. Go for the meaty. We wake up with the buzz. I guess it wasn't meaty enough. My mistake. Punish counter on the whiff.
Yep. Trying to go for a whiff here, but that's okay. We got a big punish off the spiral arrow. And a setup. Let's go. Okay, going for a little forward. And now we block on the other side.
Touch.
Oh,
the overhead.
Yeah.
Hard knockdown off the sweep. Still Mike's game to win right now.
Oh, here we go. Punk with that opener too, trying to close things out with a DP. Yes, we save him the meter for the next round. Hopefully securing that last combo with the Super 3. Now Mikex has to figure things out, but he gets a great opener in this round. Oh, no anti-air.
I thought that was the intention, to back up to get the anti-air. Got back thrown instead. Sometimes it's like if you don't want to have to like commit it because you're afraid you might whiff.
Or it's like a forward to be on like the other side too. That's also the worry points too.
Can be kind of finicky.
Oh no, tries to go for the backdash, and here we go with the level 2 super, and that is going to kill in this instance.
Yeah, the DP finisher. Punk 3-0 over Mikex. And appreciate Mikex for going for DLC, but it wasn't enough. You see, Punk just too dominant.
Like
crazy.
They go ham with that. But speaking of ham, we got NuckleDu versus Spaceboy. This is the losers semifinal. So whoever loses this goes home with 4th place.
You want more though? Big pot right there, 200 plus. NuckleDu on an absolute tear. Spaceboy looking for the Yubin. Not punished though. That's what I'm talking about. Fast ass fireballs. Oh, he jumped over that perfectly. Got the 3-piece right after. Sheesh.
Here we go, Spaceboy, and but getting hit by the OD flash kick because we know that NuckleDu, obviously Guile is right too, almost into burnouts, but now we are here in burnout. This is what Spaceboy wants to see. He likes to see an ashy kind of a person, trying to lotionize up with the fire DPs, the fans. Oh man, it is not looking too hot for NuckleDu though.
Oh, the trade. Basically uses all the bar, puts all the fans, chip them out. Ruben.
Bro, imagine if they gave Maya a buff where she keeps her fans into the next round, like MenaRD does with their medals.
I'll wait for Street Fighter 7 at that point. No.
Street Fighter 7.
I'll wait for her to be not in that game. The anti-air is there, go against the dive kick. And Du has been so good about spacing out for these anti-airs. Space Boy grounded approach has been better though. He needs to land some damage. Booms. Crouching me to kick to engage. He becomes the boom. Becomes a fireball with a low.
Become oneself. NuckleDu keeping Space Boy into the corner with a perfect parry, but no follow-up from Space Boy afterwards. Oh, okay. Now back throw into the corner. Now this is Mai's time to shine. Gets hit by the fan into the dive kick, but nothing in particular. NuckleDu calls it out. Both round.
Yeah, maybe like Du might go for a crouch fierce or stand medium kick. Space Boy probably thought it was like hoping. It's kind of like Juri where you're hoping a dive kick will hit. But the anti-fireball play not really working out so far. Flash kick again. He's so good about either taking a trade or getting some distance with the flash kick and forcing Space Boy to use OD gauge like that. Now Space Boy's ashy once again. I'll call him lacking the second time.
I feel like what the color that Space Boy using is just like it blends in with the color. Ooh. Super! That's actually really smart too because Space Boy will go back into the green after the super is complete. And here we are.
OD back throw. That didn't hit. That's a jump in instead. Space winning a lot of bar. Does this kill? It does. Yes, DP in there. Okay. Space well spent right there. And good read on that super. Very smart stuff for him to be able to get that perfect jump in the perfect spacing to do so. Have to take a little bit of risk for the OD fireballs. Just finding more reward.
Oh, getting that flash kick. Here we go. Backing away to hope for a bait.
Oh, that's punish.
Yeah,
back tier starter. Peter said, someone said that Du hates this matchup. I can't think of somebody that's like, man, I can't wait to fight line.
Man, I wake up in the morning like, against my.
Oh, I can't wait to fight. Oh man, look forward to hitting rank and fighting like 3 miles in a row. Ain't a single person on this earth.
Ooh, what a perfect parry. Challenging Du's jab challenge, but we are challenging again with the drive impact and it kills it.
Yeah, he's been trying to cook people with that and it's been working out, but Du has been wise to it. Watching the tapes, watching the tournament, wise to Space Boys game. The blade. The anti-air is there.
Yep, anti-air is there after parrying here. Now, again, we are back in that instance where Du is going to try to keep throwing out the booms, but not for long, or else Mai can close the gap pretty easily. Space Boy going into that challenge with the low forward into the super. Now we are charged up with fans. Ooh, that was a little close, Du.
Almost fell on it. More bar to play with. Okay, he's starting to use blade now. We cut through the enhanced fans. Space Boy stops him up in the corner. OD this time. Oh, hopefully he wasn't holding parry. That could have been way worse. Good punish counter. Jab, jab. Elbow ender. Jab, jab. OD this time.
Oh, calls out the grab. Here we go. Space Boy closing it out with that DP. Now both players have a round 1 up. And just remember, Space Boy is 1 game up. So again, anything can change here. NuckleDu getting hit again.
Reversal. Was hoping for a counter hit right there. Wasn't able to get it. A little bit more OD gauge. Now the blade almost found it. It dissipates at the right time. Space Boy has him locked down where he wants him. Punish counter heavy works out.
Yes, here we go. And again, with that level 1 super as well, helps out so well too because you get all those fans, all the charges up, and with that level 2 super as well. And we're going to close it out with a DP. Space Boy 2-0 over NuckleDu.
Does he switch or does he stay to Guile?
He is going to stay with Guile.
We'll see what the boom economy is. It's real bad right now.
Yeah, it's going down. Stonks are going down right now.
Oh, it's terrible. Space Boy with the round start jumping. Lord.
Oh, goes in for the fake jab, but with the throw back, I'm not sure if that's what Space Boy wants, but with how much health NuckleDu has, it doesn't matter. We're going to end that with an overhead. Space Boy sitting at match point.
The overhead was going to be good against a lot of things. He went for crouching medium kick as well. All right. Space Boy up. He's been so good about spacing what he needs to do. No pun intended. Hits the heavy. Level 1. Yeah.
Going for a DP because he saw him go for the neutral jump, but Du's time to shine with the perfect parry. Now again, Spaceboy does have 2 fans in stock here. Goes for the regular throw because this is what he wants in this positioning.
The toss. Like it's the only fan will land a throw and finishing off Spaceboy. 3-0 over Dude. The pressure in the corner is just too much. Using OD so he recovers, be able to get the DPs off, be able to deal with a lot of the pressure that was coming through, and Dude wasn't able to get too much started. They gotta. No. Mods, let's fan her down with some flames, cook her to 350 degrees, get her on out of here. All right, next match. Don't, Marie, because they'll listen to you, god dang it. They don't, Capcom will be like, you know what, she's spit. People would love that. But right now, he is getting harassed by Mikex and...
Ew.
You know, I feel like some of the Terry players have said that this matchup is pretty damn good for this character, for Terry. She can't throw at the fans like she liked to. That fireball going underneath makes it hard for her to establish that same sort of fan gameplay we just saw. Mikex taking advantage. First round to him so far.
Oh, here we go. Yep, with a level 1 super. We starting things out again. Both these characters are from Fatal Fury. Isn't that cool, Cola? It's like there's a collaboration going on.
Capcom versus SNK3. There is no way we're not. Wow.
Yeah.
Crack shoot over the fireball.
Oh, gets hit by the last,
throw.
by the last fan, and onto the other side. Great stuff from Spaceboy for that switching optimization. Mikex getting hit and closing that out. Spaceboy.
I mean, we're getting it right now, chat, so, you know. Anyway, round around right now. The shimmy, both sides. It's the heavy, no punish counter, though. Fierce, perhaps we're kicking the power wave. The fan right after the anti-air. Yeah, might have to establish where that fireball game, but the fan's able to hit the second part of it.
Yeah, tries to challenge with that jab, but here we go. Spaceboy going in for that super. Now, this is going to help Spaceboy's drive meter go up while Mikex is going down. And again, like with the spacing too, you really got to block, but he jumps over instead and returns the favor with that super.
Your cigarettes in my beer with the 5. Appreciate the donation to the pot. 262 is where we're at. Mikex with the stand fierce is where he's at. Had more to take if need be with the OD crack shoot. Game up for Mike.
No Elena here. We going with Terry. I see you. Michael Becker. Becker? Yeah.
Michael Becker. He's a
Say,
trucker.
I haven't seen you in so long. Twist my ear and eat my toes. How the hell you been?
Twist my ear and my toes. Just lounging with the lot lizards. You know what to do. Quick burn, nice and close. Nice bait.
Very, very nice bait indeed. Here we go. Mikex returning the favor here. Let's go. Yep. Now Spaceboy going in for the parry, but instead getting the grab. Mikex is looking pretty hot.
Yes, he is. I like that quick burn. The bump right after is really nice. You're like, I think -4 or something if you like crack shoot or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like that spacing is really good in media scenario. Stand medium kick, nice. The knuckle on in there. That carry towards the corner. Power charge. Frame kill for the throw right after. Nice and close. Dash up. Yes, sir. Could have committed to a button.
Yep. Now he's going to give some leg room over to Spaceboy here. But not too much. You don't want to spam all your fireballs because you want to make sure that you're using it in ways where you know that Mike is going to press the button. But Mike is not letting that happen. Blocks the other fan. Great patience from Mike here. Oh. We're locked in.
Low. Yeah, he did the jab and the low right after the crouching light kick to open him up. Throw. Yeah. Spaceboy burn out. No other options, obviously. Those fans to land the overhead and the head kick for the space trap. Spaceboy, get the game or what?
Burning knuckle. Okay, dashing back away from the grab. Yeah, you gotta hold that. Now we got the back throw. No DP. I think Spaceboy wanted to go for a DP, but got stuffed anyway.
OD fireball, no follow-up right after though. Mike hunting for a punish counter, not catching anything just yet. We'll get that raw. Overhead blocked out from Space Boy. Back heavy kick, hella plus right after with the low. Able to drop it low continuously to find these openings against Mikex. I said Michael Becker again, goddamn.
Michael Becker, your food is ready. Put him in the oven. For fans, okay, and with the perfect parry. Yeah, this is gonna be really good, especially with the corner situation. Here we go, Space Boy. We got other fans, 2 fans. We got 1 fan. We got no fans, and we get hit by the last one. I'm a big fan.
That distance off the heavy kick has been devious. I'm trying to counter poke. You're gonna get caught, punish counter, whatever. Big jump in to start things off. He has been like second or third game, like he's like, I'm gonna jump in. I don't care if you got a fireball or not. I feel like this jump in is just gonna happen. It's gonna work out. And it has. Crack shoot. Quick burn for the Oki. Space Way. Back dashes.
One fan. Oh, okay, that would have been really sick if it followed up on the fan behind him, but I mean, the more damage, the more the better. Oh man, Mike doesn't have a whole lot of leg room to work with, but Space Boy is in burnouts. Here we go, Mike's opener.
He's looking for the reversal, nothing doing. Hits the medium, it takes back the advantage. I like the delay, but even more so being able to have a button right after, not hesitating too much. Just able to get that counter confirmed. Right down, up around. Frag shoot, caught a press on the button, goes for the overhead. Blocks the blessing, Space Boy on defense, perfect parry. Mike turning blue. Gets a low right after, like again, some of these strings not landing. Go for the low right after, very smart stuff for Mike to switch it up on that low.
Oh, that could have been a big whiff punish too, but Mikex doesn't want to take his chances. He likes staying in the side, but Space Boy finds his jump in. Perfect opportunity, and again, with that super one to stock up on the fans here. Let's cook, she says.
Yeah, double Reuben, favorite sandwich. Toss him. Game to game, round to round. You know what's going down. A lot of bar on both sides. Level 3 for Mike. 2 might be on the menu for Space, but I feel like more importantly, you can get that big lead for level 3 if he wants, or level 1. Get the fans going and flowing. Heat it up.
Oh, that was actually really sick. Space Boy called out the low forward, like the sweep. Goes on to the other side here, but Mikex getting that grab. Down blaze. Nice! Great reaction from Space Boy, going for the level 2 super and back into the corner. Now Mikex has to block all of these, but gets hit by the crosscut DP. Space Boy not letting down with 2 fans up.
Go with the medium. The jumping is there. How you like it now when I jump? Mikex gonna get to level 3.
I think that's
big
burnout.
damage.
Even if it's not kill, that might be burnout. Yes, it is burnout. Space Boy is in a tough spot, getting hit by the blue knuckle. That's gotta hurt.
And that is one of those where it doesn't kill, but it's like the situation after sucks so much that you're like, whatever I do at this point won't matter. Game point, Mikex. That run back against Punk.
I just really like how both players are just kind of like playing really close with each other, because it's kind of like if I walk away, I'm already giving you leverage to just throw fans over and over again until you build up enough meter.
And in the reverse, it's like Mike, you don't want him to get started with his fireballs. Your fans will just not be able to interact with that at all.
Sure. Oh, what a great perfect parry. Oh, I thought that could have been a little punish just because like that roundhouse was a little too close for comfort. But Mike bringing in the gap here. Great challenge from Space Boy.
By the way, with the 5, Chick, you coming through as an absolute hater. He said 801 Strider 03. Hey, boy, you got to give credit to Strider, though. He got top 8, bro. You can't be a hater like that. Thank you for the 5. It all goes to the pot. Appreciate you. OD, lock him down overhead. The throw right after.
That was a really good block.
Yeah, but now he's getting tossed. What's the reversal option? And the thing is, never mind. The hell up because of low.
Mikex wanting that run back against Punk. It's looking pretty close here against Space Boy.
It's looking dark, no night right now. Mikex Set point.
Okay, here we go. The super, and of course putting Space Boy in burnouts. This is not going to be a good spot for him to be in because it is close to the corner. Yes, actually in the corner. No DP.
Yeah, I didn't want to go for it. I guess didn't feel like it was going to work. Back to mid screen. Back rise. Some space up for this place against Space Boy, but he finds the Stand Pierce. The hit confirm gives him back the bar. That's what you're using it for. The damage is great, but getting yourself back in the green, more important.
Oh man, Space Boy definitely wants to turn the tides here, and it's looking like it is. Mikex getting hit by a DP ender, but we react to those overheads going for the ODDP with the low forward, but no connection whatsoever. Oh,
yeah, he knows that's fake.
Yep, great press, but goes for the ODDP because he thought that Space Boy might have wanted to jump at him to follow up the fan. That's not the case here. Mikex still in match point.
The thing about the fans is like they don't force you to interact, and if you obviously all couldn't tell, you just back off and chill. We level 1, frame kill for the throw right after. Try to get the overhead to land just in case you press the button. Space Boy, it's been jail no bail for Mikex, and he is not letting him leave. It's a perfect KO. It's a final game that we get now.
Come and stay for the ride, Space Boy says.
We got more to play, bro. We got more to play.
More to play, more to see, more to discover. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna stick with the Terry pick here.
I think it's fine. I think Terry's doing okay. It's just like decisions on both sides that makes it hard. I feel like this is probably Mike's, maybe his best character that he's played at least continuously.
Pretty Knuckle to stop the drive rush attempt. Mikex going in for that target combo, but not gonna work out on Space Boy. Now you gotta hold all of that. Getting hit by the second fan with the extender.
For the drive impact, he tried to put the Pusheisty on. Mike, what the hell, parry? Oh no, it's a fireball instead.
No, the fireball.
Jump in. These are not what you want against my.
Unfortunate. Oh, gets stopped by the second fan now. Both players in burnout, but Space Boy reigns on top. He is at match point.
Let's drive impact again. What is Space Boy on? He's on that galaxy gas. My God.
He just picked up the Rhino Galaxy pills at the gas station. This is what he wants to.
We gotta check him. He might be on the honey pack. Anti-air.
Oh.
Space Boy. Careful now. Drive rush jab. Quicker on the draw. The 4-frame. Back throw. Drive rush throw again. Said my turn.
Oh, okay, we tech the throw. Space Boy going in for another throw. No, that's Pixel. Mikex still has a chance though. Oh, imperfect parry. Goes for the grab. He does not want to get hit by drive impact, but we're going for the low and into the super. That's gonna hurt, and that is also gonna put Space Boy in burnout.
Dual ball. Careful the ball. Space Boy. He doesn't have the soup.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Wait.
You're dead.
It is kill.
Imagine they didn't kill. Imagine he was still alive. Final game for Harouto comes in this chat.
Oh god, guys, hold on to your grippers. We're in for a ride.
Level 1. Get it up. That fan pressure even harder to deal with. Oh my god. Oh, the action level 2 against the knuckle. Oh, trying to go for the meaty fan, but you know what? Worked out. Caught the recovery of the parry.
Oh. Oh, with the air grab too! Space Boy closes it out against Mikex. Mikex is going home with 3rd place. He won't be able to run it back with Punk, but hopefully Space Boy can avenge him in grand finals.
God damn! Coming through with the 8.
Hey, yo.
The Zorded one with the 733. Y'all dropping heavy to listen. There's the grand finals. Space Boy, Punk in winner side, Space Boy loser side. Let's get it.
It's perfect timing. Thank you so much for the donations in the match arena. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Getting outside that distance. Try brush back heavy kick. Hella plus. Returns. Gets a throw. Whip
Oh, there we go,
punish.
that big whip punish, Punk. Oh, we were locked in, but no, Punk is checking those. But we dropped that, unfortunately, both players in burnouts, and he calls out the super as well. Close it out with that DP. Punk getting the first round in 60 seconds, actually.
Where's my boy that said, yo, just attack Punk, bro? It's not happening, bro. You see how it happens when you try to drive up, checks and challenges that. You're gonna be able to time your buttons properly, and then when you try to, he interrupts with that fast ass stand light punch. It's hard to fight this guy. Backdash to the DP, ready with it, had the space to be able to dominate the aerial approach. Meterless Oki. A lot of quarter carry too as well.
Oh no, misses the grab. Punk capitalizes off the punish, and he does have Super 3 in deck. Punk taking that first game up over Space Boy.
Stuff, and you see the matchup knowledge that Punk has with this character. If I back up a little bit after like going for a parry or perfect parry, I can hit a DP. Will him dominate me with the fan stuff. Pochi coming through with the 20. Everything goes to the players. I appreciate all of y'all coming through hot and heavy as we get the final match of the night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kochi. Appreciate it. $20. Yeah.
Damn. Ooh. Back this. Ooh, he goes for the safe jump setup. That's a nasty. That must be a new thing. Oh. In there with the crouch fears the trade. And Punk just waits. He knows that Space wants to press a button, and when he tries to, the dive kick is there. The elite that held a DP ender. A game and a round up is Punk with the quickness. Still.
Oh, the quickness and I think he's just trying to speed run through this.
He's like, man, I see that money in the pot. Let me not stop that pressure. Mosky Live, by the way, thank you for the resub. I didn't say hi. What up, G?
Oh man, Seisoi is also trying to play patient as much as he can too, because I know Punk has played this matchup over and over again for how strong Maya is.
Oh yeah, and around the world too, like, you know, fighting players
around the world,
excuse me.
100%.
Yeah, so we fought all different styles of Mai. Space Boy and Burnout. He's got level 1. It's a reversal. The Punk has been staggering like that. It gets a drive impact. Stand fear, charge up DP. 2 games already, Punk.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like a clean 3 now. But I cannot put Space Boy down like that. Let's go, Space Boy. Come on, believe. We gotta believe.
Gotta do what?
Gotta believe.
Does chat know about that? Y'all know about Rapper the Rapper? That was a godlike scene. Well, I'm not trying to prophesy to the demise, but Punk is looking very in this match. We'll see if Space Boy can do something, because I do want to see a reset. At the very least, I want to see more games, right? Don't want to see more games? I'm out here. Back heavy kick able to hit. Combo, double dash up. All right. Space Boy a little bit better on the pressure and getting a little bit more reward on his needy scenarios.
Oh, here we go, that challenge. Space Boy finding that opening as well. Punk goes for the sweep, but that actually works out super well because the last friend does not knock him down. It knocks Space Boy down. Though Space Boy is in burnout, has a lot of health. What can he work with here?
Oh, but nice. 3 dive kicks, and you see him walking back in the proper range where he can whip punish that on recovery. Space Boy putting it around the board finally. Takes the trade, gets more off the medium, hits the level 1 immediately.
Oh my gosh, there we go, the level 1 anti-air as well. We charging up on the fans.
What you want? That pressure up in the corner. Punk with a side switch. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Hard knockdown into the... All right.
Oh my gosh, that was actually really sick. Going in for the sweep and has enough time to block the second fan on the way down. Oh, tries to go for the whip punish there, but not too close. Punk, not a lot of health either. Space Boy tried to go for an overhead, but that is not going to work on Punk. Now Punk has a chance.
Not a lot, it's a trade on enough. In between the street, hits the super. Fine success. It's a CA. You are dead. Punk.
That's actually wild.
Point.
Wow.
God. After jabs, it makes sense if there was like a medium in there, but that man was like, you will jab again. You gonna jab again.
Now, I mean, like, he could probably build up all the way to level 2 super, but with how things are going, Punk is so clean, so awake, going in for a low forward. Now we have level 1 super. Space Boy just immediately going into super 3. Wants to, you know, have some time to think about it, get some leg room.
After this Space Boy, and the OD right after. What a tech. The throw does not connect, and Punk goes up a little bit of bar. The drive gauge, walk up jabs. What confidence! And will find himself the winner of this week's TNS with that super to seal the deal. The 3-0. Shouts out to Punk. Take this tournament over Space Boy. Well, big ups to Space Boy to get this far. To get a lot of demons on his way with the mind. But man, Punk is just too dominant. Winner side, this guy is too confident, collected, and looking absolutely clutch